Hello, everybody. Hello. Alrighty. So, I skipped forward a couple of times. So I skipped forward about, let's say, a week has passed. Let me just count one more time. So 2 weeks have passed since y'all left the port and the end of last session. Dante has pretty much stayed in his captain quarters, and Dorsal has soaked inside of the cage the entire time, sulking and generally not wanting to be around people. Half day on the 2 week mark, Isaiah comes up to the lot of you and says, "All right, we're about to reach port. Yep, just we're about to reach port." And he walks off, basically. You guys are just on the ship.
Keck rushes to see the port. He goes to the wrong side of the boat.
You see nothing but ocean.
Where is it?
Nox just steps up next to him, puts his arm around his shoulder and just turns him around.
This port is not it's not like a normal city port that's like at the university or where you've been before, or like at York. This port is not meant for a ship this large. This port seems to be built more for fishing vessels rather than
We're not gonna swim, are we?
rather than actual ships.
Other than cruise vessels.
Yes. No, cruise vessels are much larger than this boat. About an hour passes and they drop anchor out like a little ways away from the port. And Isaiah goes, "All right, so Dante's kind of locked himself in his quarters. And then your friend seems to have locked himself in the cage. So, I think it best if you just leave them there. We'll stay on the ship. I'll go with you guys going out so that I can get some fresh food and fresh supplies. Then I'll basically be heading back to the ship. You guys can pretty much do whatever you wish. You can go around town or whatnot. Don't really know what Dante wants to accomplish here, so kind of just gotta wait for him to come out of his freaking room, and he's being a spoiled brat right now. So, and he kind of just
things get better with some brooding.
Shrugs with his arms up, like, I don't know what to do. I don't get paid enough for this. And he yells out to another, and he says, "Bring the dinghy." And you'll see as some of them bring forth a dinghy. They attach ropes to two sides of it, and a lot of maybe 5 or 6 men grab a hold of this rope, and they're all bracing, ready for someone to step on the dinghy so that they don't drop it into the ocean. Isaiah goes, "Well, go on ahead. One at a time."
Do we see any other ship in the harbor?
there are some fishing vessels within the dock. There are 2. I lied, actually. Keck. You didn't see nothing but ocean. You saw a couple of fishing vessels out at sea on the other side of you guys.
And is any of these ship recognizable to Isaiah? I ask him.
It's like, nope, these are local fishermen. They're not. These aren't like international types of ships. They pretty much just go out a couple 100 feet, go back in. They're not capable of going vast distances.
Okay. And would you happen to know if Dante knew anyone in this harbor, in this port, or in the city, which is there?
Nope.
Like, why did he bring us here?
Well, we chose this place because his original goal was to go to the Kingdom of Ulv. However, their ports are extremely locked down. Any attempt to dock without clearance, you're gonna get your ship blown up into smithereens. You want to avoid that.
Why did we agree to come on this trip?
There was 2 cities closest. There was this city, this village of Copperdale. It's a slight thing. All you have to do is pass through mountains, and then you're pretty much straight out to going into the Kingdom of Ulv. The other city, which I don't have up in front of me, the other city was Ironville, and Ironville was much farther away than Copperdale was to the border. Just for reference, this one here is Copperdale. This one here is Ironville.
Their way? Said we went to Ironville, the one that's closer?
We went to Copperdale, right here.
Okay, the one that's closer. Okay, cool.
We went to the one that was closer to the border.
Yeah.
And
So
around here is a mountain range that kind of cuts off the village from and I forget that city's name off the top of my head, so give me 2 seconds.
This is the country we were in for not Christmas, right?
Yes. That is Broadworth. So this is Broadworth here. So they trade pretty frequently between each other, but there's a mountain pass between them that is somewhat dangerous. But it is much quicker than going all the way from up here all the way to down here.
So what about the terrain along the coast directly to the south?
The where?
Here.
So this portion of the ocean here is guarded by the Kingdom of Ulv.
What if we were to travel along land on the coast?
The mountains still go forth.
So it's just like cliffs and stuff.
Yeah. The image of
Okay.
the mountains don't go all the way that far, but the mountains go that far.
That's
it goes
cool.
down to the edge down here.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And then you kind of got a cutoff here with the mountains kind of blocking it off. Otherwise, you would have been able to just go around. But that would have also taken a while to get through.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know what Dante wanted in the Kingdom of Ulf?
That was the private matter. that you all were trying to discover about 2 weeks ago when we left that caused this whole Dante being locked in his room and Dorsal being hurt.
Would powerful weapons and access to some kind of scrying spell or something else be more helpful for this? We're just trying to prepare.
Honestly, I don't know what we're doing here. I'm just waiting for him to get out of his room and actually tell us what the hell he wants to do.
Oh, well, might as well look at this entire town. Let's go, guys!
Hold your horses for a bit. During the 2 weeks that we spent on the ship, did we come across anything, any piece of clue? Like maybe he was reading a paper which we overlooked, or he was talking something and we overheard, or something like that, which would give us some indication what he was trying to do, or what he was, if he was trying to get something from the Kingdom of Ulf.
So he
Anything which could
locked
be like a
himself.
starting point.
So he locked himself up almost immediately after the resolution of last session.
Okay.
So the only clues you would have would be for Nox to make a history check to see if he remembers anything when he was in the captain's quarters.
And he was basically told most everything, right?
Yeah, when Nox was in Dante's head, Dante basically told him.
If we come to Nox with hey, they're not going to tell us anything. We need to prepare. And he might answer yes and no questions.
That's up to Nox.
Yeah, he did promise Dante in his little rival buddy situation he's got going on that he wouldn't tell anyone. But then you don't know that he learnt anything. All you know is that he very suddenly changed his allegiance after that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, after doing the head thing, I think Keck can tell.
Yeah, he basically came out of it, woke him up, and helped him to his feet.
Okay, general question that he could have asked randomly. Nox, how do you think we should prepare?
Honestly, it could go anyway. I don't think even Dante knows quite what we're going to encounter.
Go
Do you
shrug.
at
Might
least
as well
know what is
explore.
the... Yeah, sure. Go ahead, please.
Keck will just shrug. It's like, might as well explore. You can continue though.
Solvus asks if you at least know what the objective here is.
Only,
yeah, I'm asking Nox.
Only vague impressions. It's important to him, that is certain. But he didn't give me a great deal of information. But I get the feeling it's some kind of a manhunt. And information gathering.
Harder to find or harder to take down?
Well, I suppose that depends on if they want to be found or not. If they're anywhere near as brash as he is, chances are it'll be more a case of facing them down than hunting them down, but it could be equal. I would say just be as prepared as you can for any eventuality. We've got a reasonable set of skills between us.
Well, I agree with Kek. At least we should go and explore, and at least at this point, we should have a scouting mindset where we only engage if it's absolutely necessary.
Yeah,
But we should go explore and check.
I don't believe we need to worry too much in this location. It's more if we cross the border that it could be problematic.
I get the impression from you that we would be crossing the border, or am I incorrect?
I would safe to say that we wouldn't be crossing the border for a couple of days.
Don't know.
But are we a couple days walk from the border? The main question. Like, even if we walk straight there, we're not crossing it for a couple days.
Through the
Or-
mountains, you do not know what's going to fall before you.
No,
After the
but
mountains, it will take
it
a
was-
couple days.
Okay, so
Okay.
we are at least a couple of days from crossing into the kingdom of.
Even if we
Wolf.
walk straight there, it would be a couple days, bare minimum,
Yeah.
even after the mountains.
Yeah, so geographically, we are days away from crossing into territory we know to be well guarded. But obviously, we don't know that this region isn't.
Mm-hmm.
I'd just say proceed with our usual caution.
Usual caution, Keck flies off.
Standard.
Ooh,
We are
my
going to
grandma's
be
getting
caught
me
as
food.
soon as we start. What? Sorry?
I'm sorry. My grandma just texted me. She was like, "What kind of dipping sauce do you want for chicken tenders?" And I was like, "Ooh, she's getting me food." Okay, so y'all board the dinghy. Y'all get landside. Once you reach the dock, you see this person. You see an sort of older gentleman. He is about 5'7", brown hair with a mix of gray showing through. He has light olive skin and his eyes are hazel. And he comes to you bright and smiling and says, "Welcome, travelers. How can I help you? I am the mayor of Copperdale. Get my own town name wrong." Jesus, I cannot read today.
Keck lands somewhere, somewhere in the docks.
Okay.
So wait, is this
Oh.
after we've all made it landside?
You guys have approached. You guys have gotten off the dinghy. This is the next
Keck just flew straight there.
thing.
Yeah, I was assuming Ket got there like way before us.
No, Keck went to a dock over, and he was more concerned with the boat coming towards. He didn't know what that was.
Keck's off doing his own thing in some random part of this port.
I guess so.
Unlike him. So our mission here primarily is to stock up and prepare to move on. With that in mind, I suppose Nox would just say, "Thank you for the welcome. We are pretty much just traveling through, though we may be here for a couple of days yet."
Oh, well, unfortunately, you would have to stay a couple of days.
Oh.
We were just attacked by goblins on our gate, and the guard do not open the gate until 3 days after a goblin attack, for security's sake.
I see. Is this a frequent event
It
in these
happens every now and again, bordering up to a mountain range that is a host of different creatures and monsters within it. It happens every now and again. We do have a sturdy wall protecting us with the gate connected to the main road that we use to travel to Broadsworth for supplies and stuff if need be. But anything can happen, really.
Seems an awfully bold move for goblins to attack a well-defended settlement.
Well, we're not that well defended. We don't have the population to have a constant guard, so it's mainly anyone who can carry a sword, really, is the town guard.
Well, you'll be a mite safer with us around at least.
I hope so.
Is this mostly humans at the dock?
Nobody else is at the dock, just him, and he is human.
Right.
So where do these goblins come from?
They come from the mountains. We don't know exactly where.
Well, since we will be here a few days, is there anyone best to contact for supplies and to seek passage across the mountains?
Well, it is standard procedure that they will not open the gates. The captain of the guard will not open the gate. Even under my command, he will not open the gate, in fear that more goblins are outside the wall, ready to pounce when the gates open.
Seems
As
reasonable.
for a place to rest, we do have a tavern with an inn attached called the Resting Troll.
That could be helpful.
Would the guard open the gate for us if we offer to go and clear out the goblin settlements?
Unfortunately, no. See, when we built the gate, we did not build it in the smartest way. Instead of building it where the gate doors open outwards, making people who are behind the gate draw backwards, instead we did it the opposite way. So they are more readily able to enter as soon as a crack emerges within the gate. But don't worry, you are safe within the walls.
Okay, thank you. I guess it's the tavern, and yeah, it's really nice to meet you. You seem like a very smart guy.
Why, thank you very much.
Where could we find you if we needed to speak again?
Why, you can find me in the town hall. It is in the center of town.
Very well. Until next time.
And he kind of walks away. Dorsal.
Yay!
You are on the ship, and as you get out from the barracks, you see that the rest of everyone kind of left you on board for the moment as they're talking to the mayor.
Who is back on the boat, and he is very confused.
That's okay.
And Keck is on the boat, confused
He's like,
now.
This is 2 weeks
how
later,
did you
by
get
the way.
onto the dock?
Yes. This is 2 weeks later from last session.
Oh, our trip took 2 weeks. Holy cow.
Yeah.
All right.
Rick is flabbergasted. How did you get on the dock?
Well, I walked.
You're on the boat.
You
I'm
realize
on
you're still on the.
I'm on the boat.
Wait,
I'm on a boat, guys.
I walked here.
I
I guess I gotta
respond to
fly
you.
all the way back. Wanna come?
Are you talking to me?
Who do you ask?
Yes.
You're the only other person on the boat right now, Dorsal.
Yeah, me.
Oh, you're still on the boat. I thought you were on the
Me-
dock. I was so
No.
confused for a few
No,
moments.
Me and-
Keck
me and
is on
Solvest-
the boat with you. Everyone else is
Basically-
on the dock.
Keck
Okay,
aimed to fly to the docks and obviously got lost midway and ended up back on the boat.
Okay, now I'm caught up to speed. For a second, I thought I was gonna start talking to my imaginary friend T-Pain
Ah,
because we're on a boat. Sorry, I had
Woody-
to.
we
E-
carry ya.
I look over at Keck and I'm like, "Oh yeah, you're not on the docks. You got lost again, man. So you carry me and I'll direct. Where are we
Deal.
going, by the way?
I think everyone else is
Docks.
on the dock.
Oh, okay.
You'll see it from the boat,
you can
but
see
it's
them from just like looking over the edge of the boat. Like you
You
So I
can
got
look
clearly
over.
see them.
when stuff was literally in sight.
I look over at Keck and I go,
yeah.
"You see them over there? Let's go there."
Oh, awesome! I only see him. Okay, he'll carry him over with a lot more success now.
Alright, so you are all in the town. Let me just mark where the boat is really quickly. Just gonna
Before we go there, as soon as Keck lands, Solvus tells him, "Come on, Keck, we talked about it. No more kidnapping Dorsal from anywhere."
Oh, it's okay this time, Silvus. I gave him permission.
Okay, so you
He
gave him
thought he
permission to
he thought he
kidnap
was on the docks.
him. Okay, well, yeah, I guess I'm
Mhm.
caught up now. We
I
Did
can
you know
we
you
can.
appreciate
guys
it,
can walk
Salvus,
straight
thank
from
you.
the boat to here?
What? Sorry.
Did you know you could walk straight from here to the boat? I didn't.
Well, it's a dock. You moor a ship to a dock.
Oh, it's not though, because
Yeah, but we had to take the dinghy.
there.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, it's
Ah,
anchored away from the dock.
Yeah, the dock
That's fair.
isn't large enough for a
What
ship of
Keck
this
just said was
size.
absolutely false, but that's what he got out of his what he did.
That's fair. I look over at Silvus and I go, "I appreciate it though, Silvus. Thank you."
You up for a drink?
I could probably use a drink.
Cool. Then we head out to the tavern.
So
Good.
as you are going to the tavern, you notice that there are also the tavern is kind of double-sided by two other businesses. One is a blacksmith, and the other seems to be a more interesting shop. It has a wooden owl sculpture on the top of the roof, and it just seems an odd place. Going through town, the only other two buildings that are a little more ornate would be the town hall and the mansion. A little bit farther away from town, it's kind of secluded itself from the town. The rest of the houses and the rest of the little places around are mainly all houses, and they all kind of fit the general vibe of like a small town.
Go point at the mansion and be like, "What's a fishing village need with a building so large?"
Fair point.
Yeah. I look
Seems
over at
awfully out of
Silvus.
place.
Before we go to the tavern, I want to check out that shop that looks slightly different. There could be
Yeah.
some interesting things in there.
Yeah. I
And
don't
I'll
think that's a
pay
problem.
for them this time.
I was just about to point out to not get into trouble this time. But if that is clear, then we should surely do that.
Dorsal is
What the
learning to,
hell is up with this? Sorry, I just realized that this thing just decided to like. What is wrong with this? What is wrong with this?
Dorsal's learning to manage his trouble causing.
Yeah, sadly Nox can't manage your trouble causing because you're immune to his general form of pacifying people.
You have to be slightly more diplomatic, sir.
Tech has caused surprisingly little trouble.
Yeah, you just go
Yeah.
and hug him.
Exactly. Now, if I can get it to disguise self off ahead of time, that's an entirely different question. Just an FYI, DM. I'm assuming that we've had a significant number of long rests, so I'm gonna rearrange spells.
Yeah, go
Yep.
ahead.
Gonna rememorize some for some good times.
Yeah, go ahead. Because I'm also trying to fix something for my own thing because I'm going to have to recreate that because the thing decided to shift itself over a whole bunch. I don't understand why, the table in this.
I might change my prepared spells actually if we'd have had a rest.
Go make light conversation.
Yeah, consider we had 2 weeks. It kind of seems to make some sense.
Tech goes
Yeah.
and makes light conversation. So, how did you get on our ship?
He wants to. What kind of sports do you think they do around here?
Do you like weapons and working out?
Tobogganing.
Bobsledding for sure.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, what is the climate here? I guess I was picturing.
I was picturing snow,
American
but I
coast.
think that's because the map is white.
Yeah, but that's the entire country.
That is true.
I was picturing like American coast. So I was picturing basically a
No.
beach.
So, the topography of, let me get the full map up. If I can get it. So, the topography of the world map, if you look at the world map on Kanka, the south countries are going to be your coldest.
Oh, okay.
The like equator line kind of runs through a little bit of the Tier Empire, the Theocracy of the Saviors, and the Kingdom of Skills, as well as the Kingdom of
okay.
Ulv. So it kind of runs through a little bit.
So the Kingdom of Arves and Kingdom of Chipsiv are like the coldest regions, and the southern region of the Kingdom of Ulv will be the coldest.
Yes.
Bear Conqueror from the
Okay.
coldest region.
Yes. They are birds. They can survive.
I mean, sure. I just was like,
I believe in you. I believe in you,
I guess
Tech.
so. I guess I'm from the Arctic.
No, it's not
No.
Arctic
It's not the Arctic,
temperatures,
but, like-
but it's
Well,
definitely
Baron-
cold.
I'm from Canada, basically.
Yes.
You're in
Yeah.
high altitude.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, that's where you would get your coldness from, is your high altitude.
Just ruffle your feathers, you'll be fine.
I'm gonna have to redo
I
this
have to,
map.
now I have to think. If he might not be used to overbearing heat.
You should be fine. The difficulty for you would be likely
His feathers
any
must be pretty thick if he walks around shirtless in the high mountains.
for you it would be really extreme temperatures. So extreme colds and extreme hot would be your difficulty. At least I would imagine.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because at least in like a mild heat, you can fan yourself essentially.
Mhm.
But in a more extreme heat, you probably couldn't get enough airspeed to cool yourself off. And in extreme cold, you definitely not be able to even fly. Likely. Or I could be.
You cut out there.
Oh, I said, or I could be wrong. It's tough.
Seems to make sense.
Yeah. So, where are you guys going?
I'm gonna go to that odd.
Interesting store. Seems like.
Alright, so you enter the store, and you are immediately hit Sorry, I'm like redoing one of these charts at the same time. You're immediately hit by the smell of herbs and a whole bunch of different things. And as you're looking around, you notice that these are all more or less spell components.
Just my. It's my kind of spot. So spell. Are there any objects?
Yes, there
Yes.
are books at the back.
That is definitely what I would go look at.
Oh, yes, it works. Okay, I fixed the chart.
Rick is kind of disappointed
Sorry.
that it's a bunch
I
of.
had I for this whole thing, I prepped a lot actually. I have entire sell lists for all the shops, for the 3 shops in this town. And for one of them, the chart decided, hey, I'm not going to stay on the page. I'm going to go halfway off the page. So I had to remake it.
Okay.
It works. Thank
It's
God.
gonna look at this as like there are some herbs, there's some pocket sand,
Yes.
there's some like scattered bones. He is disappointed.
Yes. You do notice, though, that the room is pretty cut off from what you can go through and what's behind the counter. Behind the counter is basically all the herbs, spices, and most of it. There are books along the edges of the room, or where you can go in, but you can pretty much just fit enough of pretty much all of you and like nobody else in the room between the counter and the front door. It's like a wide like rectangle shape with the counter being in front of you guys almost immediately as you enter. And as you
Okay.
look up, you can see on the counter is a list of services that they offer and prices. So there are 2 types of spell component bags that you can get. You can get a common bag, which is 10 gold, and you can get a rare bag, which is 15 gold. As
Of
well
spell
as the
components?
books are 40 gold each.
What are the books? Are they listed?
They are not listed.
Is there any kind of shopkeeper?
Not at the desk at the moment.
Is there a way to get a hold of a shopkeeper?
Yes, there is a bell on the
Oi!
counter.
I'm going to ring said bell.
Ding! And you hear, "Give me a moment. I'm putting together a bag for a different customer. I'll be there in a moment. Go look at the books whilst you wait."
Excellent. I'm gonna go look at the books.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to roll a d20 for me.
All right, you got it.
Straight up d20.
One.
Boom, 11.
Alright. You find a wide range of storybooks.
No, there's got to be more books than storybooks.
You don't like fiction?
I do like storybooks. There was a reason I liked the job, and it wasn't for storybooks.
You have high expectations for a fishing town.
I have high expectations for everything.
Maybe this is why you're disappointed.
You, after a
Yeah,
while,
it is.
you see this pretty average height, gray hair, big bushy bearded, that's also gray and a little bit matted on the edges. Man come in and he's up to the counter and he goes, "So, what can I get you?"
Are all of your books like storybook?
There are some spell books floating
Would you
around.
point-
You'd have
Could you
to
point
find
me in the
them.
direction?
They're all mixed
okay.
in. It's not really easy to find.
Do you know their names?
Should just be labeled as a basic book of spells.
All
Are
right.
these books labeled or are they just bound?
They're bound books.
Yeah,
All my books are bound.
Well,
I mean they might not have their titles on their sides or even on their fronts.
Oh no, I've written them on the sides.
I look over everybody. I might be here a while. You don't have to stay if you're not interested. I'll be good.
Do you want to roll me another d20 and try to find the book?
I do.
Go ahead.
20.
Ooh, nice. So you instantly find all three.
Oh, excellent.
You find all three.
They were right next to each other.
Basically, almost next to each other. There's like one on one shelf, then like diagonally down one shelf is another, and then a couple books down on that same shelf is another.
Nice. That's what I like. I look at the shopkeeper. How much for these books?
3 books on the sides of them say create bonfire, dancing lights, and alarm.
Cantrips.
How much for all 3 of these books, sir?
All 3 books, that would be 120 gold.
Deal.
Pleasure doing business with you. Please take 120 gold from your inventory.
Yep. Done.
Dorsal. Okay.
Can artificers learn spells from spellbooks?
It's an arcane caster class.
They're technically
By
more
default.
geared towards wizards, but...
Yeah.
Default only wizards can do it, but it's pretty common for people to ignore that rule.
Yeah, because it's a stupid rule. I'm saying that because I've already purchased these books. Thank you, Nox.
It's also not like we have any wizards that he's stealing the thunder from.
Fair play, yep, that makes sense.
Yeah,
And
Nox.
for a character that studies so intensely, I would imagine he would have figured out how to turn it to his advantage.
Yep.
All right,
I mean,
now
it
we're
would be-
aligning
it would
again,
be more-
Nox. Now we're aligning.
There we go.
Alright, Dorsal, reload your character sheet. You will find a custom item with magic books inside your just normal equipment.
All right.
Yeah, it's called spell books. In the description has the spells.
I'm looking. There's so many pouches.
I know, since they added the whole backpack thing, there's like so many like pouches and everything.
I'm gonna have to take a level in Rogue at some point.
Someone's already
I don't
done
see
that, I
spell
believe.
books though.
It should just be in your normal equipment.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Excellent.
If you want to move it around to wherever you want in your inventory, you can. I just added it to equipment.
Okay, cool.
Alrighty, so there you are.
Do you have any other spell books, sir?
No, that was my only 3. We don't
What
get
about-
many spell books in this town. Most of the spells are taught orally or by one of the priests that come around every now and again.
That makes sense. What about engineering, crafting, any kind of books with that?
What the hell is engineering?
Oh, it's you make machine.
What's a machine?
You're better off saying artificing.
Oh, artificing, yes, that's it.
What is
mean-
artificing?
Oh
Wow,
shit.
you live under a rock.
We are cut off from the rest of the world, yes. It's a peaceful
see-
existence.
You
but
know the boats that come into your dock?
Yes.
Those are all engineered. They're machines.
Boats are boats.
Correct.
I don't
But
think you're
it's a
gonna find any books,
machine.
Dorsal.
I don't think so either, but now I'm intent on explaining. It's just
Yeah, Nox, you wanna go check out the tavern?
a boat is a machine
Yes, I've heard
in that
enough of this.
it makes it simpler for people to
I hope
traverse
that
the water
that
without
Dorsal
having to
explains this for
swim
like an hour.
everywhere.
Keck, what'd you just
9
say?
hours later.
I vote that Dorsal spends a long time explaining all of the intricacies of
Alright,
machines.
so you all leave while Dorsal is still talking. And are
Uh,
you going
before I
next
leave,
door to
I
the
make
Right.
tavern?
uh, be-
Clovis.
Yeah.
before I leave, I make maybe uh maybe an inside check on Dorsal just to be sure that he's calm enough and that he's not going
That-
to
that he's
ahead,
safe
roll.
to
not
be
going to
unattended.
burn down the shop because the shopkeeper doesn't understand what a machine is.
You make it sound as if I'm hormonal all of a sudden, sir.
Well,
I think about this in my head, so I don't think you're supposed to listen to that. No, but
Player
I just
Dorsal is offended.
let's say what I'm trying to do is just to make sure that everything is good, like a
Okay, roll.
like a
Yeah,
force
that's
of habit.
fair. Got a background of thievery. Say it as.
Yep, cool.
Tired. Alright, are you?
Yeah, I'm.
Are you a
just chilling.
hormonal teenager?
No, I am just enjoying this conversation about engineering. The man who doesn't understand engineering.
he's a
at
man
all.
who likes to study and therefore he likes to educate.
Exactly. There's plenty of stupid people for you to talk.
Yep.
You can
Solvus,
fix your
Solvus says,
stupidity.
I will cure you of your illness, sir. Your stupid illness.
yeah, but Solvus says that Dorsal is rather enjoying himself and decides that it's fine to just leave.
Okay. So, you guys go next door into the tavern. The tavern is somewhat populated. It's definitely much smaller than what you're used to. Being at the university, the tavern is almost 3 times as large as this one. And as you enter the town, the innkeeper / barkeep says, "Why, hello. How can I help you, gentlemen?"
What's your specialty here?
We got ale, and we got a little bit of liquor.
I'll have some liquor.
Alright, that'll be 3 silver pieces.
Is that expensive?
No, not really.
Okay.
It's pretty expensive to, like, common people, but not to,
I just
like...
meant like only for impressions purposes. Are the drinks expensive?
No, they are dirt cheap compared to the university.
Oh, I'll have some as well. What do you all do here for fun?
Nothing. Drink. Most people just wallow in sorrow. There's not much to do in this town other than fish.
Living the high life.
Anyways, I'm guessing you all came from that boat that's docked up around one of our docks. Does that mean that you'll be staying here, or are you gonna go back to your boat every night?
I think we could probably learn more from staying here. Plus, we'll be on hand if you get attacked again.
I won't worry about that. The goblins mostly aren't that vicious in the first place. We
They
haven't
attack a
lost a
wall.
life in, I don't know, years.
Then how
Anyways.
come you're so precautious about keeping the gates closed?
It's because the old ass fuck guard captain, and you hear a guy say, "Don't you dare dishonor the night." Crap. As he falls back asleep, and he's like I was saying, the guard captain is just a old paranoid person. Too paranoid
seen
for
the
his
wall
own
yet?
good, if you ask me.
Have we seen the wall yet? Visible.
Yes. So it's mainly made out of like cobblestone.
How tall is it?
It's pretty tall. It's probably, I don't know,
20 feet?
20 feet tall.
Okay, cool.
Does it connect directly to the mountainside, or is this like village stood
there's, like,
away
a-
from the mountainside?
The village stood away from the mountainside a bit. And there's a bit
Okay.
of a gap between the wall and where the mountains start.
Okie dokie.
I'm picturing this village on like stilts and kind of half in the water.
No, it's fully on land. Only the dock is on water.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I guess if we needed to leave early, we could always just go over the wall, right, guys?
I
Most
wouldn't.
likely.
I wouldn't try. He's more likely to tell them to shoot you down, Aerokakra, than to let you go. And he'll drag you back in this town, and he'll interrogate the shit out of you for no goddamn reason.
Is this a controlled fly space?
Yes. When there's a goblin attack, yes.
What do the goblins do? Fly in?
No, they don't. I don't know. But there are other dangers in that mountain, such as trolls and all sorts of stuff. Some say there's even a dragon up in those mountains. But I
Isn't
ain't
that
never
your main
seen
trade
no
route?
dragon.
Oh, maybe we could see it fly.
Yeah, I doubt that. I've lived here my whole life. Haven't seen one dragon. Anyways, one room is 5 silver a night. How much can I get you down?
I expect we'll be here until the gates open, which is what, 3 nights?
Want to ask Isaiah what our plans are first?
Isaiah is not with you anymore.
I know, but like I'm gonna be telling Nox that. I want to ask Isaiah what our plans are before we pay up front.
Well, we can't leave. Not yet, anyway.
We can leave by water if they decide to do so.
He said that the waters in the port are extremely highly guarded, and it's
Oh,
unlikely
sure.
that we'll be getting in that way.
True. Okay.
I
Can I
think
go
we
to
should.
the tavern now?
Dorsal finally enters the tavern.
I look at everybody. So what's going on?
Come get a drink.
Okay.
Would you
I
like
will go
ale
get a
or
drink.
liquor?
I would like an ale, please.
That'll be 1 silver.
All
I
right.
also got
And she puts down a thing of mail of ale. What's it
A
called?
thing of mail. Nice.
What's the thing called? It's on the
Flagon?
Yes, a flagon of ale. It was like on the
Keko
tip of
forgot
my
one of
tongue,
those.
and I couldn't say it.
That's where a flagon should be.
That's new vocabulary for me.
Yeah, I've heard of pitchers.
No, it's a
Flagon's an
flagon.
older word.
It's a flagon.
All right. So what's going on? What are we doing in this town, anyways?
Probably passing through, though it seems like we can't go through immediately.
Oh, how come?
We'll be waiting for Dante either way. Apparently, they keep the walls locked for days at a time after they've been attacked.
Oh, what were they attacked by?
Goblins.
There's goblins?
Oh, yeah, it's a
Apparently.
mountain pass.
I was surprised
Oh.
that it wasn't orcs, but maybe that's just me being biased.
Maybe not this time, but it's not to say there aren't any.
Maybe we could go find some goblins. They usually have some pretty interesting stuff.
Apparently, if we even go fly over the the wall, they're gonna shoot us down. Controlled airspace.
Why don't we just ask them?
Could do that. He never guaranteed.
The
Well, I
old
mean,
fool seems to be paranoid.
we tell him we're gonna go look for goblins and maybe kill some. He might be okay with that.
You think he's
Uh,
okay with picking a fight?
He might be okay with us picking a fight, not him picking.
He did explain in great detail how incredibly stupid the gate is and how it would not open.
Wait,
and
so
how
you
he
want
won't
us?
The mayor explained to us that the gate wouldn't open even on his command because the guard captain is so protective over it.
Yeah, so we just tell him we're gonna go find some goblins, kill them. Less goblins he has to deal with later. He might be willing to open the gate for that.
I do find that fun. They they might worry that goblins other than the ones we kill see that people came from their town to attack them. I might be paranoid about war.
Well, I imagine they're already planning for a goblin attack all the time.
No, we're not.
Oh, well,
Kind of just close
either
the
way.
gate, and whoever comes in, we kill. But mostly, he mainly keeps us on the defensive. We don't
Oh, okay.
technically have a town guard, so we can't just send anyone to just go and kill a bunch of goblins. So, yeah. And the main city of Broadworth, they haven't paid us any mind.
That reminds me, what's that giant building for?
Oh, and she rolls her eyes and she's like, that's Tiffany's house.
Would someone have such a large home?
She came from Broadsworth. She thinks she owns the place.
She looks like she owns the place.
She doesn't own the place.
What do you guys want to do?
Well, if she thinks she owns the place, maybe she has some leverage here.
Trust me, she doesn't. He's old, fickle, and she's young and, gotta say, beautiful. But I don't
Well,
say it with remark.
I mean, from the sound of it, getting into trouble on her yard might be about as fun as anything else.
Yeah, she'll sooner send her goons after you to gut you, skin you, and put you in the ocean than she'll
Out
help
of
you.
Fun.
curiosity, why does someone so wealthy come to such a remote village?
Rumor
Surely
has it that she tried to become the mayor of Broadsworth.
By moving out of Broadsworth?
No. She lost so spectacularly that she left in shame. She came here, and ever since, she's been biding her time and waiting for the upcoming mayoral elections so that she can steal that spotlight. But most
She's actually gonna win?
villagers, most people don't like her. However, she has her goons doing her dirty work, and she might win. But let's just wait and see what actually happens.
Is the election months away or years away? Or?
No, it's in a day. It's tomorrow. It'll be held right here, in this here old tavern.
And conveniently, we're going to be stuck here for that.
There aren't a lot of town folk. Usually takes about an hour, and then it's fine.
What do? Do you just vote?
Yeah. Drop names into a bucket, and we count up whoever got the most, and they're elected mayor.
Maybe we should submit our names.
Because we're so remote, and we don't have a lot of villagers and stuff, townspeople, we vote every, 10 years. So it's not, a big deal.
I could have fun with this.
Dorsal, you
Man.
cut out.
I said, ooh, I could have some fun with this.
Yeah, I wouldn't go rigging the election if I were you.
I didn't
Person
say
who
that out
did
loud.
that got their arm chopped off.
I didn't say it out loud.
That was fun times.
I said that more to myself, less of the out loud.
Oh, I know, honey.
Well, if you don't have anything more interesting to do, we might as well go say hi. We're stuck here anyways.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah. So how many rooms and how many nights can I put you down for?
One for me, 3 nights.
Alright.
Oh, 3 nights? Goodness.
They're keeping the gates closed for 3 nights.
I thought they were keeping
Oh,
close
I
for
thought it
days.
was just 1 night. My
We got
bad.
3 nights.
Well, 3 days
1
is
room.
2 nights then, but
Yeah, right?
you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah. So 1 for me, 3 nights.
It's only 5 silver a night.
Oh, that's
Alrighty. I got 2 rooms, both for 3 nights. What about you two? And she looks at Solvus and Keck, who haven't said anything.
Solus waits to check if Cake is also staying there.
Sure. I'll do 2 nights at the moment.
Alright. 2 nights, 1 room.
Yep. When he sees that everyone else is staying there, he also asks for a room. And let's say his motivations overall still are that he can keep an eye on everything to make sure that everything is fine.
How many nights, hun?
Yeah, 3 for me as well.
3 for you. So I got
It's 1.
15.
Wait, how much?
15, 10, and 15. So everyone but the bird, give me 15 silver pieces. The bird, you got 10 silver pieces.
We have a gold piece.
Ooh, a gold. Don't see many of those around. It just kind of puts it in her bra.
Okay.
Alright, so you have... And
I'd
she
say
gives
I'm
you each your keys. So you all got a key to your rooms. And she says, don't go now losing those keys. The only person who can make more is over in Broadsworth, and that'll take about 4 days to get there if the gate's open.
Okay. Yeah, Keko mentioned it. I was like, go check out the rooms first, or just go straight to meet this rich person. Tipsy enough, I'm good to go somewhere.
I'm good to go meet the rich person.
Yeah, let's keep our stuff on ourselves if we need something.
Alright, give me 1 second, you guys.
Anyone have internal monologue about this town so far?
No, but I'm thinking. Well, Nox is considering putting the guard captain to sleep long enough to get over the wall.
That's good.
Hold on for a minute. I actually clicked on something, and now it's
Something that would probably also occur to him. There's little point until we have Dante.
Alright, give me 1 second to... Give me 1 second. I gotta switch over really quickly because this thing is being a piece of shit right now. What the hell's happening? This is like total like flash alert for anyone who had it, but it's a good thing that I skipped it past. Alright, give me like 2 seconds. I have to go grab something.
I'll say Keck is also from a bunch of small towns that do more coastal stuff where he's from. Finds it really weird for concept of rich people to be around and not in the city. He can't help but think that there must be some other reason than just this is a small enough place for me to take.
Yeah, Nox is seriously suspicious.
Dorsal just
that
wants to
whole scenario.
explore.
Alrighty. So, you all head out and go towards the mansion. Everyone with me?
Yep.
Yep, okay, good. Just double checking. You all go out and go over towards the mansion. This place is pretty nice. There's a garden, there's kind of like a fountain in front of the house. It's all pretty nice and very out of place for this little small village. And as you walk up, opening the door, is a 5'6" woman, fair skin, light blue eyes, and like wavy blonde hair, kinda a little bit like up and a little poofy, but mainly coming down to like the shoulders. And she goes, "Oh, why, hello there. How may I assist you this fine day, gentlemen?"
Keck will be in front. Hey, we were just hoping to pass through the town, but it doesn't seem like we'll be able to. And at least according to the people at the tavern, they don't have a lot here to do for fun. But do you have any kind of entertainment you enjoy with a place as big as this?
"Oh, why,
Just
there's
something.
plenty of entertainment." And he kind of brings up her dress a little bit around her leg.
Yeah, I was just about to ask if she was trying to be a villain or trying to flirt with us.
One can be cunningly disguised as the other.
Very true.
Keck will look to Solus and be like, you get used to this when you're with me."
Solvus had just about raised his eyebrow, one eyebrow, looking at the women, and then Keck says that, and he burst into laughter.
I would like to have everyone remember one time where they saw him eating seeds on the counter.
And what did that look like?
I imagine him
Peck,
just picking
peckety
at
peck,
the
peck,
seeds.
peck.
Anyways, why not come in and let's
Oh,
have
thank
some
you.
fun?
Keck will just walk straight inside.
Did you say she's human?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, just checking for reasons.
She's a human. You walk inside, and it's... Oh, Keck didn't go inside. So it's kind of all
went inside.
marble. The floors are all wooden, but the walls are all like marble, like polished marble.
Wow. How long did this take to build?
Oh, only about a year. Had to
That's
stay
incredible.
in that awful tavern whilst it was being built.
Stoneworker trained me back where I'm from. This looks like quite the craftsmanship.
Oh, yes. And he kind of like caresses your muscles, and she's like, I can see that.
Mind if you show us around the place?
And you realize that you are the only person in this house.
Did no one else walk in?
Nobody else walked in. And she's like, oh, sure, let's stop in the bedroom first. So I just want to take a moment and just ask you for a moment. Is Keck, like, straight by, like, what kind of deal does he go for?
I'll make him a bit bi, but on the less sexual side.
Okay.
Also want to have him like he absolutely follows her there, but by the time she gets there, she realizes that he is gone. He's gotten lost. Whoops.
That's awesome.
I can just imagine her turning around, like hand on her hip, and then just being like, "Wait a minute."
Wait, where'd he go?
And she looks down the hall and she can see you entering one of the library rooms. And this place is covered. And I mean covered in books. Floor to ceiling, wall to wall.
Doris is gonna want to visit this place.
Could have walked inside.
I was on the phone. I'm sorry. I got a phone call.
What is everyone else doing?
I just kind of wanted to see how this would go.
Yeah, I follow them inside, but quickly break into other parts of the house to see if there's something suspicious.
Oh, Salvis is a criminal
Roll
today?
me investigation.
I'm not criminal, but
Hey, no
One second.
judgments from me, buddy.
yeah, no. I'm trying to come up with I'm trying to come up with some explanation. Well, as you can see, I am no criminal.
You find nothing wrong with this house. You go into the kitchen and you're like, that's a kitchen.
Food.
You go into
Food. I'm
the
hungry.
dining room and you're like, that's the dining room. You go into another smaller study with a couple of like armchairs and stuff and a couple of goons and you're like, that's a study. And there's some goons. And the goons are just like, what are you doing in here?
Sorry, who says that?
The goons.
Goons.
In the room.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I sort of give them a more serious look and say, I'd stand down if I were you. Yo, what would you call her? Like, is she like their owner
You know
or
her
boss?
name. Her
Yeah.
name's Tiffany.
Yeah. Tiffany asked us to come inside and have a look. If I were you, I would get out of my way.
Oh yeah? And where is she?
She is
Entertaining a
with-
guest.
she is entertaining a guest.
Oh. Entertaining. Is that right? Why don't we entertain you?
I would really not want to do that.
Oh, come on.
Because you're not into orgies, or is that because?
It'll be fun.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I like how
I
Cat just like
I
comes out
only
and says it.
I only fight 1-on-1. If you catch my
Oh.
wind.
We weren't talking about fighting.
What? Oh, interesting.
It's a
What were you
different type
talking
of
about?
combat.
And can't even be metaphorical.
What do you say? And from the ceiling above, you can now hear. Cat, can I do this?
Sure.
You can now hear Keck and her going at it.
Well, I look at the ceiling and I say, "You go, Tiger."
The goons kind of chuckle. And they're like, I guess she is entertaining someone upstairs. Well,
Didn't even make
if
it
you
to
know
the
what's
bedroom.
good for you, stay inside the foyer. Don't leave until she comes back. And they escort you back to the foyer.
Speaking of that, I'm wandering around as well.
Inside or outside?
Inside, of course. Would never refuse an offer to go into a strange large house. Or a strange small house. Or a strange shack. I mean, Dorsal's pretty much up for
So you
anything
go
that looks
in
odd.
and you find the study door open, which I'm guessing is your goal. And
Naturally.
you can hear Dorsal and Tiffany going at it up in that room.
Ick.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go look at the books. I mean, it's study.
In the room that they're
Wait,
doing
what,
it in.
that's the
Oh, they're doing it in the study.
Wait,
You
Wow.
can walk in and just start doing stuff. And
I just
don't
walk
know.
in.
Oh,
Don't mind
I
me.
think
I'm
that's-
just here to look at the books.
Cat
Yeah,
just
that
like
sounds
folds his
impressive.
wings around for a bit of privacy.
I'm gonna go in an opposing direction as to those sounds.
all right.
I'm surprised Dorsal's not curious as to the birds and the bees.
Oh no, he's aware. He's seen lots of deer doing it.
That's what he compares it to.
I mean, he lived in the mountains for ages. But yes, I would like to further explore the house, just not that room in particular at this juncture in time.
All right. You don't find anything else of interest. It's kind of just a big ol' fancy house.
No books or anything like that.
Nope.
Oh, this place sucks. Can I keep looking? I would like to do some investigations.
Yeah, do some investigations.
Yeah, see if there are nifty, cool things in this house.
Thing is, for that, she's got to be someone of substance.
Or the previous owner had.
No, she built the house.
Oh, I missed that part. I don't know, she might have some weird shit going on down in the basement. I'm just saying it never hurts to look until you get caught.
So, you find the basement door is locked.
Hmm. See if I have some options.
You have some options.
Can I attempt to pick it?
go ahead and roll me sleight of hand.
7.
You break your pick.
Damn. Can I cast Mending on my pick?
Yes.
Excellent. And then can I cast Guidance on myself?
Does it
And
work
then-
on sleight of hand checks?
It works on ability
Yes.
checks.
He just gets to pick that he does sleight of hand.
All
Yeah.
right. Sure.
Yeah, so I can roll add the number to a 1 rolled ability check.
12 and
15.
you hear the lock click.
Excellent. I'm going to open the door ever so slightly and just sneak myself in.
Kick. As she's going at it, she drastically stops and screeches. And you hear footsteps going all around.
Whoa, did I hit
And
something
Solus
wrong?
and Nox, you see the goons going around. Jesus.
Like Jesus, just say stop.
You see the goons going around past there. Are you going to follow?
We also hear the screech.
Yes. And seconds later, Keck, you are thrown to the wall. And she bolts it down out and where the goons went.
I'll be confused.
Now, I imagine
He thought the acrobatic stuff was fun.
I imagine that I would hear any kind of footsteps as they were coming.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, then I would make an attempt at stealth
Go ahead.
as well as cast Guidance. Oh, that's not good.
Mm-mm.
10.
Alrighty. Let me see what their passive perceptions are.
Maybe they're 9.
Oh, that would be lovely.
Wouldn't it be?
It's
That's a
100% not.
How wise are they?
Waiting for it to load. There we go. Their passive perception. Perception is wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
He sees you, and she does as well. They both see you down in the basement. In the basement, you see corpses everywhere.
Oh, holy shit.
And particularly, they are all men.
Go put his pants on.
Solvus goes and checks on Keck first to see if he's all right.
So the stairs. Have they come down the stairs yet?
Not yet.
I'm gonna cast Grease on the stairs.
Okay. Dexterity 13. I hate that you can't turn off the rolling, but okay. Dex and Dex.
There's that.
So
Damn it.
only
Didn't display the information.
Succubus failed, and she bounces
That's-
down the steps. How much does it take damage for? Fail a creature that enters the area ends its turn there must
They fall prone.
Okay, so she's just prone.
All right. Yes, this is some. I mean, so do I get like an attack of opportunity?
Dun 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 dun.
Normally.
dun,
Typically,
dun,
you just
dun,
get advantage
dun,
on your
dun,
attacks
dun,
on them while they're prone.
Oh, okay, okay.
Don't use a ranged attack, though. Those are disadvantage while they're prone.
Is grease still flammable?
It would say that in the spell.
Not flammable
It used to be
anymore,
an
unfortunately.
older version, and I can only attack with range because I don't have a sword.
Ba-da-boom. Yeah, you never bought a sword again.
I know I failed at that.
There was a blacksmith too, and you never went to the blacksmith.
I 100% forgot about the whole sword issue until just this moment. Super unfortunate.
And these three kind, lovely people are not with you.
Echo sees Solvis and tell her that she screamed and just ran off. He didn't think he did anything particularly different in that moment.
All right. Well, initiative.
Yes, please.
Pow,
Counter,
22.
Auto roll. 22.
Everyone?
You said? Yeah, everyone.
Yeah,
roll.
22.
As soon as I see that Kek is fine, I would also like to follow, and I presume everyone else would also. So
And-
how soon can we reach there?
In one turn, you'd be able to reach the stairs,
Okay.
the doorway opening.
Cool. Yep.
All right. It's dorsal solo.
Solvis and Nox, please roll.
Oh,
See?
I never went inside.
He's outside the house.
Oh, okay. Then I guess. Okay.
That's
Solvis
unfortunate.
is a 13.
Dorsal finds
So
Dorsal finds an
Nox
unlocked door.
Just stays out of the combat then?
Yeah, he's outside. He didn't come inside. I mean, he
You
might
would
have heard it, but
the
it would.
screech though.
Yeah, but even with hearing it, how many rounds technically would it take him to find his way into the house and find where it's going on?
Well,
You
the
break the
door's
door
still
open
open,
anyway.
so you can still see Solvis. You could still see Solvis running through the house. And Kek, technically. So you would be able to follow them.
Flies.
For some reason, I pictured like there is a mostly empty house and a dwarf is running across it. I thought it was a very funny thing.
Just
Being
his little
followed
legs running.
by an Aarakocra that could go faster, but would probably end up in the wrong spot.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
suppose they'd gun it in there then.
The
probably assume that-
Aarakocra could not go faster because he was still trying to get his pants off.
Sort of like hop flapping as he sort of goes along.
That's so unfortunate. Dorsal's not going to get attacked because he went into an unlocked door.
Yeah, but you didn't go through an unlocked door.
Nobody else knows that.
They do. Did
They
you
know the door
ever
was locked.
think to check for an alarm?
Of course not. Who does that?
Exactly.
I mean, come
So
on. Let's
Nox,
be.
you're staying out of this?
Not if they're close to the front door, he'd get involved. But if he didn't know where he was going, he wouldn't.
Alright, then I guess you're not getting involved.
That's just silliness to think that anybody's going to actually look for a trap on a.
And Nox is off the board. Just
And they're
gets to
attacking me,
watch.
so. Once they're dead, no, but they're not going to be able to tell anybody the truth.
Stuck in town here for a while. You want to kill a bunch of people?
Alright.
Well, they're
So,
attacking me.
Dorsal, it's your turn.
In their own
actually.
All right, let's do this. I am going to shoot at this man's right here.
Mm-hmm.
What about 24?
24 hits.
Ah, damn, it's a dirty crit. He takes 4 damage.
No. All right.
And that's my turn.
Keck has entered the battlefield.
I presume he'll be shocked that he'll be like, Dorsal, what did you do? And then suddenly see a bunch of dead bodies.
Yep,
I
it
yell
is
up-
the succubus's turn.
I yell up to Keck. I go, I found an open door and I just walked in.
And you hear her hiss, lies.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And she goes over and she attacks you. Does a 9 hit?
No.
Alright. And it is Solvis's turn. And Solvis gets here.
Yep.
And now it's the
Yeah,
soldier's turn.
I will attack. I will attack the.
No, it takes your whole turn to get to the room.
Dash.
Okay.
We're dashing this turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
No
But
guards
you're
would be
here
attacking
now,
Nox outside,
so,
would they?
Is yeah. Is there only one goon?
There is only one goon.
Okay.
Who goons would be attacking Nox outside?
Does a 9 hit? Dorsal.
No.
No.
Oh.
Of course it doesn't.
She's
I got a
one tough
13
guy.
AC.
Dorsal,
he was
it's
still-
your turn now.
I'm shooting that man's again. 23.
23 does hit.
10 damage.
Ooh. He is bloody.
Yeah.
Keck, it's your turn. You are at the entrance of the doorway, and he is halfway down the stairs, very bloodied.
He'll continue the conversation just a little bit. Did you kill all these people? Looking at Dorsal.
No, I came into this unlocked room and found them here. And then they attacked me.
You should not be in here.
Well, I didn't
Why
know
are-
that when I went through the completely unlocked door.
It was not unlocked.
It was
Where are
when
the bodies in
I
here?
went through.
I
I'm
like.
gonna tell you.
Wasn't.
If Nox was there, he would be giving you such a look, Dorsal.
Well, I mean, technically, he has not lied at all. When he
Did the
entered
bodies
the
also
door,
break in?
it was unlocked.
When he encountered the door, it was not.
That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about entry.
I feel like there's a bigger concern here.
Yeah, breaking and entering.
Oh, dead bodies.
Yeah,
I
dead bodies.
will murder you all for seeing this room.
Okay, that'll be. If all of that's allowed to happen in this round, that's enough for Keck to be fighting.
So you're skipping
You're
your
not-
turn.
I mean, yeah, if you want to say like he was talking that round, he'll
Yeah.
dodge or whatever. The other thing he might have done is like tried to grab someone, pull them away,
Okay,
and make
this
them not
is
fight.
turn. And she is going to do this. Please roll me a Wisdom 15 saving throw on you, Keck. Tie goes to you.
Almost disappointed.
You rolled a 15 with a -1. That's not bad.
It's not. I'm kind of disappointed that I passed.
I'm not. I'm pretty sure you would be far more effective than either of these two.
Solvis, this is your turn.
Okay. Then let me quickly check. Yeah, I'll just go at the offense right from the start. I'll cast Guiding Bolt on her.
Alright, go ahead.
Yep, 21,
21 does hit.
12 damage.
And she screams one more time. And Nox, you can hear this clearly from outside. And you know for definite sake the rest of the town heard this.
He would mutter a curse under his breath and head into the house.
Would you please roll initiative for me really quickly?
As long as you're not automatically assuming that Dorsal caused the entirety of all of this, then we're good.
Did he not?
You don't know.
I'm pretty sure I can take a stab in the dark.
Quiet
Sorry, I
you.
just had to activate Beyond 20
Quiet.
again.
Quiet you.
Right, which one was that one?
Dorsal would like the benefit of the doubt.
Is it benefit or downgrade?
Benefit, I get advantage. But sadly,
Sure.
that still only gives me a grand total of 8.
I mean, hey, advantage is advantage. You're still in last of the turn order either way. Sylvis just hit, so it is now the soldier's turn. And the soldier is going to longsword attack Keck.
Okay.
23 kill?
23 hit. Disadvantage for dodging?
17 count?
Yep, 17 hits.
Awesome. 7 damage. Plus. And then Nox. You are going through the rooms. Do you want to roll me an investigation check?
My specialty.
20.
Okay, not bad.
You immediately find Solvis still in that doorway.
Alrighty.
And you are able to make it to him, and that is the end of your turn. Dorsal, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna shoot it. Soldier man there.
Alright, go ahead.
16.
That is not a hit.
Damn it!
Dink!
That's the end of my
Fuck
That's the end
you,
of my turn.
mate.
I'll get you, bitch.
No, you won't.
Well, yeah, you'll probably be dead by the time I get around to it.
You can't
I'll
see
kill that-
me.
I'll kill your stupid lady, though.
No, you won't. She will live forever.
Well, she'll live until I kill her.
Okay, it's your turn.
Okay. Is going to take a deep breath and focus with a rage. He's
I've
going
never
to.
heard anyone say they're gonna focus into a rage before.
That's how he's always done it.
Calm rage.
Normally,
Oh, he
they
always
just
does
go
it.
ape
Insta-
shit.
It's that dad
his
stare
is
when it's
entirely
the-
a focus.
It's that dad stare when his kids are doing bad shit.
Oh, God.
Do any of you run?
Mhm.
No.
No.
Huh?
That's it.
Yeah, I can do the. I learned how to do this thing when doing long distance running of how to just no thoughts, all focus.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I picture this
It's
one.
tunnel
Also, like,
vision.
Mhm.
deep breathing from Demon Slayer.
Mhm.
Mechanically, it's rage, so I still need to say that.
Anyways, what are you gonna do with your
well-
rage?
We'll go ahead and try to grapple the man next to him.
I'm gonna peck him angrily.
All
We'll
right.
peck him to death.
Go ahead and try to grapple the soldier. I thought I was gonna do good because he had a +3 to athletics. I was like, ooh, he has a +3 to athletics.
Man, I'm +5 advantage.
I know. Anyways, he
That's
is
successful.
grappled successfully.
So that's him grabbing onto the armor. He'll also go ahead and action surge
Mm-hmm.
to do a punch.
Okay. That hits.
I can just click roll damages. Didn't do the crit damage. No, sorry, it did. Right below, so 14 total.
Knock him out. And it is Succubus's turn, and she goes, "How dare you attack one of mine?" And she goes for a claw attack upon you. Keck? Does
Okay.
that hit?
I hit.
9 hit?
No.
No? Okay. Silvus, your turn. Only has one action.
Yep. I look around. Nox has also entered the fight, right?
Yes, he
By
is
this
right
time.
behind you.
Okay, great. Then let me see. Yep. I cast Bless with 2nd level
Mm-hmm.
and basically bless all 4 of us.
Alrighty.
And
Why are you?
yeah, that would be my turn.
There we go. Alright.
Who did you bless?
Dead. Nox,
Oh,
your
all of
turn.
us.
All
Okay.
all of us, yeah.
Nox, it's your turn.
Nice.
Okay, so in front of me, I can basically see a
In
succubus,
front
right?
of you is the stairway, and right now you don't see a succubus. You see a beautifully dressed woman that you saw outside.
Okie dokie.
You don't know what she is yet.
Well, she's a standing amongst corpses, right?
Yes.
And she's clearly opposed to you guys.
Keck is holding a knocked out guard.
Yes.
In that case, not fully understanding quite what's going on here, he would literally just say, "What did you do this time?"
I just walked into the door that was open when I walked in.
The
Would
fact
he not
that
be-
Dorsal
wait, is he not talking to
answered
Keck?
first told
Yeah.
him everything he needed to
like,
know.
Keck's the one holding someone. Keck didn't even have time to respond. He's focusing too much.
I found the
Yeah,
door
but
and it
I
was
mean-
unlocked when I went in.
I literally told him everything he needed to know.
Yeah, I was just wow.
Lies. You hear
There are
her
no-
scream.
There are no lies. It was unlocked when I entered it.
You are a liar. It was
I don't know how
locked.
I'm lying.
There was an alarm placed upon it.
I don't know who unlocked
unlocked
it.
it.
All I know is when I went in through the door, it was unlocked.
You did.
Guys, rounds of combat
No
are
one
6 seconds.
has the key but me.
Well, I don't have a key either, if that's your logic.
Then you broke in.
I'm sorry, Dorsal, but I have to believe her on this one.
Did you say that out loud, Nox?
Yeah.
Dorsal's ashamed.
For
He
sure.
now wishes to commit seppuku.
You don't have a sword to do that with.
Damn it. I'm gonna
It
take
keeps
that
coming
guy's
up.
sword. Yeah, that sword didn't
Take
come
the
this-
soldier's
A
sword.
recurring theme.
Alright, are you proficient in long swords?
Not at all. Not even close.
Then you
Wait,
try.
really? You're not?
You can't even wield the sword correctly.
Wait, is it considered a martial weapon?
Yes.
I believe so.
Yeah, I'm proficient.
If you're proficient in simple and martial weapons, you're proficient in all weapons.
I'm proficient
Dorsal
in
is a
guns
simple
too.
weapon.
Proficient in all weapons.
He's also
yeah.
proficient in guns,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're. If you can.
That's
if
gonna
you
come
can-
up later, guys.
which may or may not be a thing.
Yeah, it could come up later. We'll see how it
So
plays out.
worried.
Anyways,
No, I'm not actually gonna do that though.
So Nox, what are you gonna do?
Oh god, well I can't
You
put
solve
him
all
to sleep.
problems.
And I mean, looking around at the sheer amount of bodies, he knows full well that these guys didn't do this, so he's just gonna go with it. He's gonna roll with it. He's gonna take a look at her and just fling his hand out and use a guiding bolt.
All right.
Um,
You fling your hand out, and from your shadow, a tentacle comes out and punches her straight into the face. How much damage?
That's 20 radiant damage.
Jesus Christ. I think she's vulnerable.
No, she would have gotten up by now. If
More
she's-
the fact that if she's a succubus, she's vulnerable to radiant damage.
She is
Oh.
not. Just had to double check. She
There's
had
also, like-
resistances. I didn't know if she had any vulnerabilities.
Vulnerabilities. Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Those are pretty rare.
They are pretty rare, which is why I always check. And she goes, "You were on my side. Why attack me in my own home?"
Do you see all these bodies? They are quite old.
They are quite fresh, you mean? And she licks
Are
her
they
lips.
quite fresh? I mean, that answer alone, you've got it coming.
Dorsal, it's your
Yeah.
turn. And
I
now
just
you
look
have
at
a
this-
longsword.
I just look at the. Yeah. I mean, my strength's -1, so it's gonna be 100% useless. But that's why I need that short sword. Thank you. I need to remember to get the one of those. I just look at that lady and I'm like, man, I didn't think when I walked through that unlocked door that there would be all these bodies, you psycho.
You need to stop lying, my friend.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Good God, I am so getting Zone of Truth when I level up a bit.
I'm gonna shoot at her.
Go ahead.
Nope, I missed.
Yes, you
It was
did.
a 10. Why would you want Zone of Truth? Do you
Yeah,
really want to know
your turn.
that many things?
I think I want you to know that
Okay.
many things about
Um,
yourself.
Nick is going to fly up to grapple her. Grab.
Okay.
I refuse to purposefully know anything, sir. Thank you.
Go ahead and
amendment is
try
that?
to grapple her.
That's pretty low one.
She is grappled.
Oh, that's wrong.
What?
Got a 12. I rolled 2 7s. I get a +5.
Huh? What's going on?
Did you see him roll 20? Or is that where you're looking for the roll?
Oh, you got a 7.
Yeah. I rolled with advantage. I got 2 7s, and for some reason, roll 20 added them together.
Okay, well you got a 7 plus 5, so that still beats a 6. So you're still grappled.
That's 6 is my minimum.
Let go
I
of
think-
me. Why help him? After all, we were making sweet, sweet love before.
Because you're gonna kill him
How,
after
wait,
you
wait, wait. How
psycho.
large is this room? How big is this room? This is important.
Not big at all. You could fly up, but like her feet would be dangling, and that's be it.
Oh, no. Like, is it like 10 feet tall, or is it like
Not
feet
even.
taller?
It's like, I don't know, 7, 8.
Okay.
It's a basement. It's not meant to be
Do you think
tall.
do you think I have room for giant's might?
Give me the description. Pop up the description of it.
Just click
Should
here.
be able to just click on it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Give me 1 second to read.
I'm gonna need you to quit being so paranoid there, Knock. It's not always Dorsal's fault.
I've yet
Dorsal,
to see
you
an
need to just
example
not
of that.
defend yourself whenever he asks like what's going on.
Like the instant I questioned what was going on, you were the first person with a defensive answer. That told me everything I needed
And
to
Keck
know.
was the one holding it as someone who was knocked out.
So you do not have enough room for this spell.
Okay, so it still works. It's just it's a lot less fun if I don't get big.
Mm-hmm.
It's alright, you're buff, you don't need to be big as well.
Big and buff.
Okay,
I mean, it is a winner, but yeah.
I guess he'll activate his Frost Rune,
Okay.
and that'll be the end of his turn.
I don't know what that does. Do you want to
I
elaborate?
get a +2 to Strength and Constitution ability checks and saving throws.
Okay.
It's very little, but it lasts for 2
The
minutes.
Succubus
Dun dun dun. Sorry, dramatic effect.
roll me a wisdom saving throw. Or wisdom DC. Yeah.
Keck?
Yep, Keck.
Okay, you just said roll.
Yeah, she really wants Keck on
Some
her
saving throw?
side.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fuck yes. Alright, so you are charmed now and you let her go. And then oh gosh. How much does Keck have? Oh Jesus. So, and then she is going to plant one right onto you.
Oh,
I'm going to need you to do a Constitution saving throw, please. It's going to be
Nice, I
that
get a
first
+2
one,
to
because I
that.
didn't notice that it went through. Keck, make me Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I don't know how to add a +2 to this, so add +2 to this.
Okay.
19.
So you get half that, which 35 divided by... Where's my calculator?
Kind of damage.
It is psychic.
Okay.
There it is. 35 divided by 2 is 17 points of damage.
He's
And then
bloody.
she heals herself for that much too. And you are now under her control. Da 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 da. Keck is on her team.
Sorry. You can't level up until you've had a long rest.
Sorry, but she leveled up in the middle of this because she just gained another goon. Solvis, it's your turn.
Keck seems infatuated after one kiss.
Well,
Love bird.
Solvus. Yep, sorry.
No, I said lovebird.
Okay, at first, I guess Solvus would just want to attack the succubus so that the effect breaks. So, as a bonus action, he attacks her with spiritual weapon.
Is charm concentration? I didn't think it was.
Oh wait, I keep forgetting about Bless. People, remember Bless.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. Shit.
Yeah, bless.
I don't think it would have made a difference, but yeah,
I
remember
won't
Bless.
be reminding people.
Yeah, I mean, bless would be for attack rolls.
Saving throws and attack.
Oh, you did spiritual weapon?
Yeah, I did spiritual weapon.
Oh god, what
I'll
animals
also
are
do
gonna
a
be?
D4.
Give me 1 second. Let me.
Oh,
It's a
wait, no. How do I
rhino.
do this?
Where's
How
the
do I do?
animals tab?
Come on, Rhino.
15. Does it hit?
A 15 does not hit.
Okay.
Give me 1 second. I gotta get your
And
spiritual weapon. No, it's not gonna be that one. Ah, here are all the
Yeah.
animals. Stuff. This time your thing is going to be a spider.
Oh, Rhino would have been so much
Oh, wow.
cooler.
I didn't have a rhino. I only have the free packs, so yeah.
Oh. Or a pug. Pug would be cool.
Alrighty. So
Your spiritual weapon is a
does not hit
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
what was that again? 14?
15.
Oh, 15 does hit. Sorry.
15 does it?
Yes,
Then
sorry.
great.
My mistake. Thinking of the soldier.
Yep. I would do 8 damage.
Alrighty. Is that your turn?
Let me see.
It's only a bonus action, so.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. I'm thinking. Do I know how I could break the charm of another person? Like, can I just attack the person and that would break it, or
You do. Make me an Arcana check. You know that it will end when she dies, or it will end in 1 day.
okay? Is she near me, or is she at a distance from me?
She's a little far away, but you can still hit her with normal combat.
Can I? What I was trying to ask is whether I can still hit her with my warhammer, or do I need
Yes.
a ranged attack?
No,
Okay,
you can hit
then
her
I
with your
then I
warhammer.
then I then I strike my warhammer at her as well.
Okay. That hits.
And yeah, that would already hit. I do. Well, I wanted to do double-handed, but I see single-handed already is better. But yeah, well,
Double-handed?
yep.
Alrighty. It is Nox's turn.
Alrighty, so he will use his action to trigger his Twilight Sanctuary, causing the darkness to fill the room.
Tech benefit? I guess you'll pick on his turn.
Then you know what? Yeah. So and then Nox's form will shift and shimmer a bit, and he will take on a constellation form of the Archer and attack
Interesting.
the Succubus again.
Interesting. Very, very interesting, I might say, my boy. 16 does hit.
Wow, I literally rolled a 1.
Wow, a 1. Who would have guessed it? Not
A
me.
1d8 plus 3, and I got a 1. Or radiant damage.
Dorsal, it's your turn.
all right. I'm gonna shoot this bitch that's accusing me of breaking in.
$14 does not hit.
Does 15?
15 does hit.
X.
Guys, bless you.
What about? 4
Damn
damage.
it.
Yeah.
I have that stupid song stuck in my head.
Which one?
From Turning Red.
Oh, I have
Haven't
no
seen it
idea.
yet.
Oh, you haven't seen it yet? Oh, it's so good. There's a song in it it's like stuck in my head right now, and I can't get it out. All right, it's the end of Dorsal's turn. Nox, what's his effect?
And charm.
Dorsal?
Oh wait, dorsals. Sorry. He'd just get what's the word?
You can never be certain.
I mean, it would explain why he did such crazy crap. Yeah, he'd just
Yes,
get
yes, it would.
Little did you realize he's been charmed for his entire backstory, and this is gonna be a giant.
Excellent. Yes, I think I like this storyline. Let's go
Yeah,
with
he's
it.
just gonna come with it, come to and be like, wait, what?
Who are
Who
you
am I? I'm
guys?
supposed to be human.
Is it 1d? Yeah, 1d6 plus 2.
Hmm.
Did that work?
Did you cast your aura on Oh
Okay.
no. Okay. I'm dumb.
No, I did that. I did that manually.
So, on Roll20, I can see the aura because it's marked as not being able to be seen. But on my other screen, where I'm where I'm logged in as part of a player, I can't see it. So I got really confused for a moment.
Okay.
My fault. I'm just stupid.
Oh, so everyone else can't see that. Oh, that sucks.
So
Can't see anything.
6. Well, it encompasses the entire room.
Yeah.
So it's not.
So that's
yeah.
well, yeah, it's kind of irrelevant on this map.
Yeah.
So yeah, you get 6 temporary hit points.
Yay!
Still at full health. She hasn't hit you once, Dorsal?
Nobody's hit me.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Alright,
he
Cat,
has been
Nox is
getting
guarded like
tempted.
a boss.
Keck, I'm gonna have you attack Dorsal.
Attack or grab?
Attack.
Okay. Am I still blessed?
Technically, yes.
Come on, don't hurt me.
I need
mean,
that
someone's gotta put
first
him in his place.
dorsal blood. Come on. 21.
Damn it, it hits.
That was bless.
Oh, 2 damage? Okay.
No,
That was bless. Bless. It was a 23 to hit.
Oh, okay.
And
11
11
damage.
damage.
And how many temp HP did I have? 5?
6.
6.
So you got
so I
1
take
damage.
5.
So the girl smooched Keck, and he suddenly like super speed flew over and punched an unsuspecting dorsal in the gut.
I
No.
look
He
at
was
Keck and I'm like,
Competition. Yes.
What is the effect?
I'll let you guess.
I don't know.
I'm gonna end Birdie's charm.
Da da da
Back
da.
So Nox winks back at Keck, and somehow that
Yep. First before hose.
How dare you take my minion from me?
Well, that
I
was
look
kind of
up-
what I was thinking, to be fair.
And she goes and attacks you, Nox.
I look at
Bring
the
it,
succubus
bitch.
and I'm like, you say how dare you a lot.
18.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
7 slashing damage
So rude.
as she slices through part of your clothes.
He's not wearing many of them. It doesn't leave much left.
Not much left to the imagination.
Mind you, it's mostly a cloak, isn't
the
it?
end of her turn. Tell me when that comes up.
End of her turn.
Keck's going to recover in a very graceful manner and use his stone rune. She needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. 11.
She fails. Is she immune to being charmed?
She...
Oh, this will
She
be
might
just
be,
too
she might be.
good. I mean, I think she was
She?
charmed by you from the moment you walked in.
How is she not immune to being charmed? She is not
That is-
immune to being charmed.
God.
She is
That's
charmed by me for
awesome.
1 minute, Her speed is 0 and she's incapacitated.
So
gets
she
to make
loses. So in terms of this chart, she loses a turn completely.
she can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of her turns.
Well, you reduced her speed to 0, so she automatically loses a turn.
Yep.
And she
she's,
can't
well,
hurt
remember,
Keck.
she's incapacitated. Incapacitated means she can't do anything.
Oh, she's also incapacitated. Okay, so combat's kind of over.
Let's stab
Depending
her to
on
death.
what-
Well, no,
you
it's
guys wanna do.
it's 1 minute, or until she succeeds the saving throw. So it's probably going to be like barely like a
1
like
minute
an-
is 10 rounds.
yeah, but
That's a long
don't
time
That's
to
a
beat
long
I don't
her.
expect
time.
her fail more than like twice in a row.
I'm gonna
That's a
stab
long
her
So
to death though.
that's more like a round or two, right?
No.
Like
At the
incapacitated.
end of her turn, she gets to retry. So I don't expect this to last more than a round or two.
Pull
Okay,
up the full
so roll
thing. Pull up the full
Yeah,
thing.
let me-
Yeah. Wait. Let's see the full thing. Let's bring this up. That's not the
That
full
was-
thing.
I tried. There we go.
There we go.
Said wisdom's DC 12. An incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions.
Okay. But that leaves a lot up into interpretation because 1 minute is a full round, and when you're incapacitated, you can't do anything. You can't even make saving throws.
You can. You just can't take actions or reactions. The saving throw doesn't say you need to take an action to do the saving throw. It just says you can make the saving throw at the end of your turn.
Alright, so I guess every turn for another
He has a
10
chance to
rounds,
break out of it.
she's going to be trying to get out of this.
That's DC 12. And the moment she's out of it, she's out of it.
Alright, Solvis, it's your turn.
Yep. I first attack her with my spiritual weapon.
Okay. That's a 6. To
Yeah, I
attack.
don't think. I don't think it'll hit, even if I get force.
Do you-
So
Well,
do you
she's
get
incapacitated, so it's
advantage?
automatic success,
Oh.
isn't it?
No,
Yeah, I think
no,
so.
it's just they can't take actions or reactions.
No,
then,
I mean on someone
I-
attacking an incapacitated person.
No.
no, I guess you
It
get
has no effect on
advantage.
when they're defending.
Okay.
No, you shouldn't you
Double
get
check.
advantage on attack rolls?
Nope, that's other stuff. Other stuff do that. Incapacitated, they just can't take actions or reactions. Defensively, they're just
No. We're not talking about them taking actions. We're talking about if someone attacks them.
It has no effect on that. It's completely normal.
But
We understand that.
I-
That's
I-
not the question.
Yeah, I presume she would not really, let's say, try to defend herself.
Yeah,
get
so
out of
you
my
would have
attack.
She will.
advantage.
She will try to dodge just as much as normal.
Really?
Yes.
Even if she's incapacitated. Okay.
I
All right. I guess you
Other
missed
things
then.
do what
I'm
you're
gonna-
imagining.
I'm definitely gonna be looking this up later. But for now, we're gonna take Keck at his word, because he's normally
Okay.
right with this stuff.
He's not paralyzed. Incapacitated.
Can't take attack.
let's-
Can't take actions or reactions.
Okay, fine. Then I'll.
So would
I'll
a
cast
dodge be a reaction?
A
What?
dodge is an action.
A dodge is an action.
Well, you said she
dodge
could
is an
dodge
action.
around as much as she
Her
wanted.
AC is normal.
Her AC is
Okay.
normal.
That would be accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, like if I have an advantage on attack roll, her AC is not changing. It's just that because she cannot defend, she would not actively defend herself. Then I have advantage on my roll. I think that's what we were trying to say.
Paralyzed says that. So like when they can't move because they are paralyzed, you would have advantage on your attack roll. This is more like she got distracted and didn't actively do something. But
Or she's
not,
too intimidated to attack, but she can still dodge.
Yes.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I mean it's
Okay.
that's all right.
All right. What's your
Let me see
action?
what else I want to do. Uh, I want to again. Oh wait, actually she'll fail her saving throws. I'll cast a cantrip, Toll of the Dead, on her, and she has to make a Wisdom saving throw of 13, which she fails, I presume.
No, because she can still make wisdom. She can still make saving throws. She just can't
She can
do
make
actions.
she can still make saving throws. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I still cast it.
19.
Well, she succeeds, and with that, I'll end my turn.
Does she have any negative effects or anything, or no?
No.
It's a
Okay.
cantrip. Typically, they do nothing on success.
Soldier's dead, or quote unquote dead. Nox.
Da. Well, in that case, I'm going to guiding bolt this bitch again.
All right.
So guiding bolt, 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
All right, and then he's gonna follow it up with his Starry Form Archer again.
Mm-hmm. Is that a
7
7 to
hits.
hit?
Yeah, that's a 7 to
not
hit. Nox is not on form.
Nope. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Dorsal.
Doris is gonna shoot this bitch. It doesn't matter. He's not gonna hit.
All right, your turn. Keck.
Is she bloodied?
She is wounded.
Keck.
Should probably heal yourself, bud.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
just some friendly
Oh, yeah, I can do
advice
that.
here.
Use my bonus action to do second wind.
Alrighty.
Okay, let me write that down. Keck will go up for a grapple.
Alrighty. 19.
Add 2 to this. 15.
But she got a nat 20. So she
more
wins.
importantly, on a at least normally on a tied skill challenge, it stays the same, which has me not grappling her. Okay, cool. Her turn. Next turn.
Alright. It is her turn. And it's wisdom 12? Right?
Yeah, at the end of her turn. Yep.
Yeah. Well, she can't do anything. So, wisdom 12. And she loses. So, Solvis, your turn.
Yep. Firstly, let me see where it is.
I have her
I'll-
distracted with my muscly movements.
I'll cast Channel Divinity on Keck. Let me see where it is. And I restore. Where is it? Why does it not say how much I restore?
Oh. I don't know. I'm not looking at it.
Yep.
If you're a cleric of life, I
how
think
much-
you've got 5 points for every cleric level.
Yeah. I can restore a total of 20, and so I. How much are you down, Keck?
I'm 18 down.
Yeah. Then I restore 18 for you, and 2 for Dorsal. I think
But do we
Dorsal
need to
also
catch
had
up
some.
on Nox
Cool.
special
Thank you.
abilities?
Sorry.
Yeah.
Nox's medical abilities?
Ox's bonus ability is from darkness.
Oh.
The last
Oh.
couple turns.
But that only gives you temporary hit points, so
That gives me
you would
temporary
not
hit
have.
points, but I just remembered because I was affecting my HP. It's still
Okay.
the healing me still helps just as much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I also restore 2 HP for dorsal.
Thanks, sir. It's already marked.
I saw. It
Not
updates in real
not
time when I'm in the combat tracker, which is kind of nice. I can see you all
Nice.
adjusting your health.
pretty
Unfortunately,
cool.
I cannot adjust the health, but I can watch you guys adjusting your health to know that you guys are actually taking the damage that I'm dishing out. Ha ha ha. Great feature.
Yeah. So that would be
Anyways,
my act. One. Yeah. Sorry.
You can still do a bonus action and stuff.
Yeah, I believe.
Yeah.
you
I'll
can
also do the bonus action with my spiritual weapon.
Go ahead.
Make an attack,
Woo!
which is it's a dirty 20, and I get a 7 damage.
Yeah,
That would be my turn.
All right. And then we're going down to Nox. She's still alive. Staying alive. Staying
Well,
alive.
I will do my damnedest to change that.
I don't know. I think you need a
Did
Well-
Keck and Solvis get temporary HP?
I suppose yes. Oh well. You mean me previously?
Nox's ability.
I don't know.
Um, How far away? Yeah.
We're all in the
yeah,
same
you
room.
can do. Hang on, I'll just roll it again. It's just I've got to highlight the actual. I've got to find the ability to put the button. So there's one for each of you.
Going
One got
down the
four.
list,
Which
we'll
one
go
is which?
dorsal, Keck, Solvis. So dorsal 6, Keck 4, Solvis 8.
Yep.
Yay!
Just go down the line.
Thank
Make
you.
it easier.
So how far away is she from me, by the way?
I would say by this point you're probably at the bottom of the stairs, and she's in like the middle of the room, so she's not far away from you at all.
So I could use a melee range thing on her.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna take a slightly different tack, and I'm gonna run up to her and do inflict wounds on her
Okay.
at second level.
17 does hit.
21 necrotic damage.
Oh wait.
I did wonder if she might have a resistance
Nope.
to that, but no.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, 21 necrotic damage. I'd just say like
read
shadow.
non-magical as necromancy for some reason.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
In
he
my
would just
head.
like a shadowy claw would form around his hand as he like lashes out at her,
Mm-hmm.
and then he would leap back and fire the bow at her again. All made of stars. Uh, 11 to hit, so
Does
not so
not
good.
You have
Oh.
bless though.
I don't think 4 would make a difference, would it?
Yeah, if you roll a 4 specifically.
You can always YOLO it.
I got it.
Roll the 2. Does not work. Alrighty. We got Dorsal's turn again.
All right, let's shoot on her. Well, bam, 15. Hit.
Hit.
5 damage.
And she is now dead on the floor.
I laugh at her. Hi, bitch, told you so.
And
Echo
the
raises
guard,
his arm. She was just too distracted by me.
and the guard now wakes up. And he goes, ugh. Where am I? Who are you?
You're welcome.
Live or die.
No, none of us immediately answer. How does he react to that?
Are you gonna kill me now?
Why would
No
we
plans
do that?
to. We just got the lady who was hiding a bunch of dead bodies.
There's more than that.
Has her form changed now that she's dead?
Yes. It now changes
So we can see her for what she is.
into a succubus. And he goes,
That
"Ah," and
lady?
backs away very quickly.
That
Oh.
lady doesn't look so healthy.
What do you mean more than that? What else has he got
He
going
looked a
on
lot
here?
better earlier.
You mean when you were, and he sort of raises an eyebrow.
What are you insinuating, Mr. Stay Outside?
She insinuated it.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
that you were getting it on with her. I heard you.
There'd be a rather sinister grin across Nox's face. And he just sort of gives you that look like, well,
Cool, also smile and bring up is like, by the way, it's what's the best way to not be blamed for a bunch of dead bodies in a basement?
I don't think 2 more will make much of a difference, surely. I don't think the townsfolk will miss her.
She's running for the election tomorrow.
Not
Might
anymore.
notice.
Not anymore.
You might
Uh,
notice. Remember, they thought she might win.
I'm certain the mayor of the town would be happy
Well,
that the competition is gone.
Does
I think-
anyone here have the ability to disguise themselves?
well,
And he would sort
naturally.
of grin a little bit.
But what is the concern? Obviously, this is her house, and these bodies have been here for a while.
All we need to do is make it
You
look
don't
like
know
she
how
was alive
long they've
until we
been
leave
here.
the town.
He
Okay,
insinuated
my
they weren't here very
apologies.
long at all.
Can I inspect the bodies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please roll me an
See if I-
investigation check.
I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Go ahead. Nice.
24.
Nice. So some of the bodies are fresh. Others
Yeah,
are
particularly 2 of them.
the oldest ones, excluding her and the. Well, the guard's not dead. He's alive.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, okay.
He's still living. There's still a living, breathing person who was trying to fight you earlier. The oldest one is from about a month ago.
So we're in the clear, guys. This body's been here for at least a month. We've been here for what, like a day? Free and clear.
Well, we have the guard. We'll have him testify.
Yeah.
Testify to things he doesn't remember?
Well, I mean,
Who are
I look
you?
at the garden and I ask him, "What was the last thing you remember? What day is it?"
I want my mommy.
I slap him. I go, "Shut up, bitch.
Right.
What day is it?"
I want my mommy.
I swear to God, if you say that one more time, I'll punch you in the
And he
face.
like curls up into
Echo
a
pick him
ball
up.
and starts like
Or
sucking
Echo
his
pick
thumb.
up Dorsal and be like, no need to traumatize them further.
I'm about to
Okay, I
end this
take it
man.
back. I don't think this man can testify.
Yeah. Who here thinks he can't testify? Show of hands.
Nox
Dorsal
sort of
raises
like
hand.
folds his arms, looks away, but then like raises one hand like slightly, like yeah.
Guys.
So that's two.
Okay,
Who else?
then how do you want to go about it? Still just go tell them all the truth and hope that's exactly what everyone agrees to?
Well, I mean, so do we
Even
agree
pretend
this
like
guy
we were
could be
never
useful?
here?
How many like townsfolk and guards would you say are in the town? You said it was a really small town, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Really small, really badly fortified town.
We know you're in there. Open up.
Of course. Everyone in the town heard her scream.
Oh.
Well, it would be a lot
Nice.
easier to
Let's
show
just
them
leave
the
this
body
as
of a
is.
succubus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's just drag her
The
upstairs
door
and
was open, right, Nox? Don't be coming inside.
Yeah, I left the door
Yeah.
open. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
so I
that
don't gotta
polite
beat
that
on
I would
nothing.
close it behind me.
Guard
Yep.
captain, they're down here.
Oh god, it's the miserable old codger.
yeah.
And
Solvus
you
just grabs the
see
succubus
coming
by
down the
the
stairs. Oh wait, what was that DC for Greece again?
Oh.
Wait, we didn't do that for
Please.
anyone else. Is it still up?
Hold on, let me check the time.
Did any of us slip?
No, it's duration 1 minute gone.
It's
No,
not up. It's
It's
still
not
up.
gone.
It's not
So
gone.
It's DC 13 dex.
So I want to casually say
Please.
Keck still has
Please,
his.
please fail.
Ah.
He failed.
He did.
Comedy value.
You see this hulking mass of a man come through this doorway. You can see that there are thousands of scars along his chest. He is ripped to all degrees, and he takes a step, basically does that like cartoon like slip and falls down, bumps down the stairs one after the other.
I look
Keck
at
is going to laugh out loud and then say "nice one."
I look at Nox and I go, "Damn it, we forgot that the succubus greased the stairs up, so nobody else can come visit it. Come stop her."
And he just folds his arms, gives you a pointed look, and just goes,
Does he take any damage?
Exactly what happened. Nox.
Gets up and he's like, God fucking damn it. You.
Nox would, like, grab
Keck is
the
just gonna be like me.
succubus's body by, like, the scruff of the neck and just drag it over and throw it at his feet. You call yourself a guard captain and you let one of these live in your town for this amount of time?
She was a necessary evil.
Okay, that put Nox on a back hoof.
Unnecessary evil. Look at all these bodies. And he just kind
It's
of
more the
She
fact that
stayed
he-
away from the town. That was the deal. None of these people she ever went looking for.
Oh well, she attacked us, so that's where she messed up.
Right, so you sent them here.
I never sent anyone to her mansion.
To be fair, it is an interesting place to walk to.
Well, where'd she get these goons? And I point over to the guy that's actively curled up, sucking his thumb like a little bitch.
want my mommy.
I slap him again.
I want my mommy.
Keck will take him away again. No more trauma.
I smile at him evilly as I hold a long sword.
Ooh, shiny.
I hand him the sword. Play with that.
Stabs himself in the face. Fucking stabs himself in the face.
Worst Shiboku ever.
I don't have children. I don't know about these things.
He goes, I don't even know where to begin with that one. We saw the other one outside attacking people, which is why we came in, as well as the scream. And he examines the body and he goes, yes, this is not the succubus that came to town when the mansion was built.
Oh.
So then,
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
where is she?
No idea.
And he whistles, and a young, like, almost, like, too young to be given this, like, the duties of being a guardsman, like, pops in the doorway, and he's like, Lock down the town. Nobody enters and nobody leaves.
It was already locked down.
I look at him and I go, yeah, it wasn't already a lockdown?
Wait, we don't have to leave? We don't get to leave?
Good job we booked our
Make
rooms.
sure the boat that came in never leaves.
Is that our boat?
We have the only boat.
Wait, so you're just gonna, like, what, sink our boat?
No,
We just
we're going to make sure that it never raises
blockade
anchor.
it.
Why?
This is a young succubus. The succubus that came into town was nearly twice their age.
So what does that have to do with our boat?
I
Well,
think you just banged Mummy Succubus's baby.
Hey, I think she's of age.
Yeah, is this a legal, like, age requirement issue? I mean, what's going on?
age requirement, there.
Demons.
We get
Is
it. you're
that the
dead.
reason she is that the reason she screamed?
It could have been.
I mean, it was during.
However, you all don't have to deal with this. I do. And it takes out this nasty looking sword. It is exotic to the exotic's degree. You have never seen another sword like it. And it is shining. I want everyone to make me an Arcana check.
I'm gonna cast guidance.
Go ahead.
Nailed it.
God.
Oh, yeah.
Dorsal, you
nailed
don't
it.
need guidance. Dorsal
20.
and Keck.
The way it was
This
solved was
thing
got the two.
is beaming with magical power. Solvis and Nox, this thing is magical. And you hear him go, "It's time to kill a bitch." And he marches upstairs as the grease is no longer there.
All right.
Okay, I thought he was coming for us.
I holler at him as he's going up the stairs. I still don't understand why you're making our boat stay here.
Go back to the inn. This doesn't concern you. And if I see you out, I will kill you myself.
Oh yeah.
Well, while he's
Big
distracted,
talk
we
for
could
somebody who
technically
fell
leave
down the
town.
stairs.
Barricade the
we
gates.
can't leave
Make
Dante.
sure no one's able to leave.
Such a spoil sport.
Boy, he's acting like. Alright. Can I investigate? Can I investigate the room to see if there's anything worth anything in here?
Dorsal, I want you to make a history check really quickly.
I'm gonna do it with an insight or guidance.
I was like, what?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
choose to roll insight.
I'm gonna insight my
instead.
history check.
Nox, I'm also going to have you make a history check.
I got a
He's stuck with
12.
intelligence checks.
Sorry.
History's
Told
wisdom.
you.
Oh, it is intelligence.
Yeah, it is.
My bad.
So, Nox, you know nothing. But Dorsal, it finally hits you. The reason why he's locking downtown so much is because succubuses can shapeshift into other people.
Got that. We were just being contrarians.
Oh, I know you as players got it.
Okay,
But
cool.
Dorsal as a character now gets it.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Can I investigate the room before we walk out? Just to see if there's anything
Oh,
worth
yeah.
anything in here? Hell yeah. I'll make sure to cast.
On the dead bodies, you
guidance.
find lots of pictures of their families.
18.
Wow. You find a portrait of a murdered old couple. Okay. You find just piles and piles of dead bodies. They still have... They don't have, like, any belongings on them at all. They kind of just flop there. Some of the bodies are
Even
so
one with
old
a
that they're
short
not
sword.
even that they're just bones now. There's no like muscle or tissue or anything even there anymore.
Ew. Alright, well that's unfortunate. That's cool. Alright. Guess we leave and check a couple rooms on the way out? Question
Okay,
mark?
Nox would give you a very severe look.
Go away, Nox. Don't judge me.
We all gonna trust the weird guy with the big sword to handle whatever he says he needs to handle?
Well,
Sure,
yeah.
once you got the sense of how powerful the sword is.
Sword's really powerful, so let him handle that. Let's just, look around.
At the end of the day, if we've done him a favor, it may work in our favor, so let's not piss him off.
I don't understand your logic.
Out.
He wants us to be able to barter with him to get out of the space possibly faster than we would otherwise.
Is that you, Catface? What's going on? Or is this just a different cat?
This is very far in the distance.
Can I attempt a stealth without anybody seeing me?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah.
Roll
When you say
stealth.
succubuses can shapeshift, can they
I'm going to cast guidance as well.
shift into animals or just humanoids?
Just humanoids.
19.
Maybe she's a tabaxi.
You see cafes just sitting at the front door.
Alright. I rolled a 19 on stealth.
I know.
Does anybody notice that I stealth?
No. You rolled a 19.
Actually-
Yeah, talking the Nox.
Okay, since
As-
he was glaring at you and saying ow, I am absolutely going to do a perception check on this.
Aw, no metagaming.
No, because he told you out. He got 17
And I went
anyway, you're
out. I
good.
just stealthed on my way out the door, silly.
It's alright, I got a 17.
Yeah.
Alright.
You want to
can
get
go back to the
executed
Nox.
by the guard
So-
captain, that's on you.
I'm gonna take a look around in different room before we head out.
Nox is going to go straight outside, assuming that he's following.
Nox, where are you going?
Out.
Keck will be mentioning to Nox is like, there are some reasons to possibly intervene though. If he needs help his life being saved, we'll put him even more debt, and or if we happen to catch him just as he dies, maybe we can pick up a sword.
Well, we could take a slow walk, and if it sounds like he's in trouble, we could double back.
Fair enough.
I
Are we
already
talking
checked
about
out
me?
the grounds. There's nothing really too interesting. Although it's very beautiful. On the cliffside.
When did you even get here?
I've
There's
been
a
on the boat.
cliffside?
Of course you have.
Isaiah let me across.
Did he now?
Yeah, he had to go get some more supplies. He underestimated.
When you say let you across, you mean you snuck across while he was getting supplies?
I hopped on board before he could go back. And then I was on the dock. And he didn't really seem to care. So,
Now let's
Wow.
get back to the important things. This cliffside. Does it have a good view and lots of place to fly?
yes.
Ooh.
And he's like, come follow me. And he trots around this side of the building.
Like we'll
And you can
excitedly
just see
follow
that
toward the cliffside.
there's like a wooden bench facing like the cliff, and you can kind of just look out to the ocean.
He's gonna jump off and do some tricks. Okay.
Catface
He's
just
busy.
goes and sits on the bench. Nox, are you gonna follow?
Yep.
Alright, what are you doing? Are you gonna sit on the bench with Catface?
May as well. He seems to be one of the few who talk sense around here.
Hello. So, what'd I miss?
Succubus?
Ugh. Disgusting.
You... Yeah, well, if you knew what Keck was up to with said succubus, I think you would think it was even more repulsive.
Ew. I
Oh
don't
my
There's
get
a
God.
it.
little
Lucas
turn
Bell.
in the air.
They suck the life out of the people they kiss for what? Nothing. Because they end up killing their own food source.
Oh, there's plenty of other races that do that.
I'll be right back in a sec.
Yeah, but not all of them are as stupid. Succubuses are kind of more on the monstrous side than the people side. Where did you
True.
even come from, anyways?
Well, I don't know, but the guard captain certainly seems to know.
There was... I did look around, and there was a bit of what looked to be some kind of circle around the mansion. But there was a
Show
part
me.
of it that was worn off. And he kind of, like, goes over to, like... He goes more over this way. Like, away from the village. And you can kind of see very dimly in, like, the dirt... like what seems to be like a chalk line or a salt line, but you don't really entirely know what it is. It's very faded and it's very old.
I see. Certainly something worth asking about. It may answer the question as to why the identity of the succubus seemed to change, as far as the guard captain was concerned anyway. I can't exactly vouch for that.
I don't know.
Well spotted though, Cat.
I'm a cat. That's what I meant to do.
All right, I'm back. So am I still in the house?
Yep.
Or stealth, whatever.
Excellent.
The rest
Yep.
of us are in the back playing near a cliff.
So if I
I'm
found
actually
anything cool,
also
More so Keck's playing near a cliff. Nox and Catface are kind of just like chilling with each other.
I'm
what are you
I'm
doing?
also in the house, and I'm just essentially looking around the house to see if I can spot clues if someone else is there.
Nox would be concerned that the 3-year-old is playing by a cliff if it wasn't for the fact he was the only one that could fly.
Dorsal, where are you going?
I was looking for another room that I had yet to be in.
You had yet to be in the library.
Oh, I'm gonna go to the bedroom. Oh, library. Yeah, library. It's 100% my thing.
So
You don't want to go to the scene of the crime.
You go into the library, and on the table you can see some colorful liquid, and
Wait, library, got it.
and around everywhere is books and books and books, floor to ceiling books.
I would like to inspect said books.
There
Books and
are tons of books. There are mostly storybooks and of like history and legends and that kind of stuff.
Anything magical or like artificer related?
No.
Damn it. Can I investigate to see if any of them are like trapdoor opening books?
Roll me
Look
investigation.
for switch. I'm gonna cast guidance as well. Don't need it. 21.
None of the books are for a false room.
Can I investigate for any switches or anything of that nature that may open up other fun things?
None of the books or any thing unlocks to a false room.
Damn it. Alright. Well, that sucks. Do any of the books seem old?
Yes.
I would like to take those.
Okay. So, there are 2 books that are the oldest.
Yeah, let's get those. Money, money, money,
Let me just write
money.
down.
They fall apart as you touch them.
Oh,
So,
sad.
one is a book about the dragons.
Ooh.
The second is the book about no man's land.
Ooh. Any other books kind of in relation to those things? About maybe demons?
Roll me investigation.
With cast guidance, of course. Gonna need it this time. 12. Damn
You
it.
do not find any books about demons.
Or devils or anything of that nature.
Nope, nothing.
Okay, what about the college? And the what is that? The Saviors.
So the Saviors is a part of the No Man's Land book. You also find a copy of the Savior's Bible.
Ooh, nice.
Which I still haven't written.
You don't need to write a whole novel for this.
Come on. Why not?
I never said you couldn't.
I'm not going to. Anything else you're looking for in this library?
Yeah, some of the other lands, some of the other countries. Knowledge in relation to those places.
Well, there is no knowledge upon the kingdom of Ulv.
Okay, that's fair. They're on
You
like radio
do
silence?
find, and I do have to bring it up because I am not 100% let me go here. Here we go. This is what it is. Okay. I gotta get this. So, there is one book named The History of the Diocese of Castello. Casteleo.
History of Dice of
Castello. Castelto. God. Can't speak today.
All right. Wheat.
Anything else you want to look for?
Is there anything expensive looking?
I mean, not really.
So cultured.
All right,
The
then I
walls.
guess I'm good. I'm gonna.
Gonna have Solvis investigate or anything when the rooms he's where
Yeah, I'm
he's
gonna
looking
put
Yeah,
those-
around?
I'm gonna switch
gonna-
over to Solvis right now. Solvis,
I
you're
just want to make
going
sure I put those
around.
books in my bag of holding.
Okay, Solvis, you're going around and you're looking about. You've already been to the kitchen and a small little study. You make your way into the bedroom. And
Okay.
you see that there is a wardrobe on the side of the room. In the center
Yep.
of the room is a large, ornate bed that takes up the whole center and is raised up on a platform, and you can fully go around it.
Okay.
And on the other end is a glass door that leads out to a balcony.
Do I see anyone in the balcony?
You see Keck flying around.
So I can see
Not on the
I can see
balcony,
the
but
cliff.
further away.
He's a little further away, but you can see him flying around.
Yes, I smile, looking at how happy Keck is. Anything else that I see?
There is like a mini armoire on the side with like a tabletop to it that has a bunch of like perfumes and makeup on it.
Okay.
Other than that, the room's pretty barren.
Okay. Do I see that this room has been in use recently, or
Yes.
is it? Yeah. Okay. Uh, because we were already walking around in the house for a while, and we saw at least the once young succubus. And how many goons did we see?
5 at this point, and that's how many rooms are in the house.
Okay.
6 counting the
And
basement. But
okay.
this, when I mean used recently, I meant used today. Not like used like an hour ago or something. So just to
Okay.
get that clear and squared away.
Yep. That's cool. Uh, do we have all the goons accounted for as well? Like, do we, because we fought a
Yes.
few of them. Okay,
You fought
then
one,
they're all.
and then
Yep.
the guards outside, the town guards, fought one.
Okay. Okay. When I was walking around the room, around the house, the goons actually stopped me and prevented me from going further and asked me to stay at the fur. Were they preventing me from going to a particular room?
No.
Okay. Then I would like to make maybe uh, an overall investigation check in the house to see if someone else is hiding, if I can find like clues of someone else hiding or moving around in the house or
Alright,
something like
roll.
that. I will also roll with guidance. Where is investigation? Wait, do I have a better check which I can use? No.
No, it's
Okay, I roll.
investigation.
Yep. Investigation, and I will also do guidance just to be sure. 19?
There is nobody else other than Dorsal moving through the house.
Okay. So I guess I at some point I walk up to him and I say, "Ah, did you find something more interesting than me?" I guess we'll wait for Dorsal to come back.
Dorsal,
But
you're
that
muted. Sometimes he forgets he's muted. Dorsal, you're
no, probably
muted.
he could be just away.
That is true.
I'm here.
But okay, cool.
Sorry, I didn't realize I was that muted. I thought it was just Mike muted.
I told you, he forgets he's muted.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna sneak my way out of the house now.
Well, you're missing
Well,
the whole
actually,
interaction. Sylvis
Elvis
came
just,
up to you.
yeah, he just came in and
oh,
said, "You find
I
anything?"
missed that.
Yeah, yeah. I was also just
Yeah, I found
walking
some
and check.
book
Okay,
and nothing super valuable, I don't think, but I found some book.
okay. Well, if you're done, I think I saw Keck and Nox sitting by the cliff. Maybe we can go
Oh,
and
well,
join them.
yeah, I'm ready to roll.
Cool. Yep.
As I
Then
put
we go
everything in my
and
bag of holding.
yeah. Then I guess we go and join the other two.
Alright, you join the other two. So, do you like fish? Knox?
I don't mind it.
No? Oh, look, there's everyone else.
So, what are you guys up to?
Reflecting on the chaos.
Nick is very clearly acting out some kind of music and while doing some uh, acrobatic movements while flying. Seems very into it.
Okay. I think the time that we spend here in the in this town, we should be a little bit more careful because we did kill maybe what appeared to be the succubus's daughter, and it could be the case that she might come for us.
I mean, that was a full-on succubus. Succubus, the old one had a daughter. It'd be at least partially human. I think that was a different succubus altogether.
Yeah, sure.
I
mean,
mean,
I
it
didn't.
would make
I
sense. At least it wasn't part bird.
True.
Yet.
Yeah, right?
Wah, wah.
Kept getting his thing on.
Yeah, a few months down the line, we're going to come across a part succubus, part Aarakocra. And it's
The
just going to be
hybrid.
like, hello, daddy.
Yes. So, where are you guys
Nick-
gonna go? Are
Nick
you
will
guys
land
gonna
and be
return?
like, wait, what? Oh, you guys talking about me?
who is there with these guys? Who's the one who's showing around?
Everyone's here.
It's us
No,
and
there
the
was
cat.
one more person from the. Is it just the cat?
Just
Yeah.
cats
Cat.
here.
Okay, cool.
I look
Who's-
out. Do I
yeah,
see
just-
cat face?
Yeah. Sitting
look
on the
over and
bench next to Doc.
Like, hey, cat face, what's going on? Let's go over to pet him on his head.
Not much. And he kind of like leans into it as you pet his head.
Yeah.
What kind of skill check can I make to just see if the cat is indeed the cat?
Perception?
Sight?
Perception? Okay.
Yeah.
I do that with I do that with guidance.
Mm-hmm.
15?
Cat's the cat.
That's the cat. Okay. Well,
Say with what it said and the like would make sense. Oh, actually, given we've got some more magically inclined ish people present now, Nox would draw everyone's attention to the break in the circle. Like it wouldn't necessarily show them, but he would describe
Oh, the
it.
break is over at the front of the house. He just showed
Yeah,
you part
like
of the
he
line.
wouldn't go back to it. He would just explain it to them.
Okay.
Though I suppose Saren is more the well, he's an arcane trickster, and Dante's probably the magic. So I suppose we don't really have any experts on the matter.
Is that like the circle they had in the Savior's Town?
Something akin to it, I believe.
I don't know. I wasn't with you guys then.
No, but Nox would have seen it.
Oh. Make me a history check.
My specialty.
Sorry. You're recalling past events. It's gonna be a history check. Ooh, nice. This is not the same circle as the one over surrounding the theocracy of the saviors.
Okay.
And whilst you figured that out, Catface kind of sniffs in the air and he's like, "Dorsal, what do you have in your bag?"
I found some books.
What kind of book?
I don't know, old books.
Something smells evil.
Why does everybody always say that when I find some books? It's getting really annoying.
What kind of books did you find?
I don't know. I'll pull them out and you can see.
And he
How do you
hisses
smell
immediately
evil?
as you take out the Savior's Bible.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, I think Nox would probably as well.
Nox, when you see the Bible, your, what is it, Twilight thing? What's the Twilight thing called?
What, the Twilight Sanctuary?
Yes, that immediately activates.
Ooh, proper defensive reaction.
All right, I'll put it away. Jeez.
Not Dorsal, before you're able to put it away, one of Nox's tentacles rips it from your hands and throws it into the ocean.
I go try to catch it.
What the hell, Nox?
Keck, you are dragged back against the cliffside as
No,
you
he
take
wants
off.
to like dive off the cliff to go catch the book.
It's too late. You're already pulled back as the book falls into the ocean.
What the hell, Nox?
He would just be like staring out after the book.
Why do you keep just doing shit like that? Taking my stuff, making me do stuff, making me
Yeah,
be
Okay,
actually,
quiet?
that
been
would
useful to have.
utterly snap Nox out of it. Why do I keep taking
Yeah,
someone
your
else's stuff?
stupid
and-
tentacles just took my book that I found.
It seriously might have been useful to have some info about a place we're going to.
Yeah, why do you think I took it?
I cannot explain it, but you were supposed to leave things alone.
No, nobody ever said I had to leave anything.
I've lost track of how many times I've said it.
Well, you're not my dad. I don't have to listen to you. I normally do, but
Did
you know,
uncover
there
a
could have
murder
been
plot.
interesting things in the house. Useful things like that book.
I'm not sure that book was useful to anyone.
A little information about the saviors that we know nothing of is not useful.
For all you know, that book could have brainwashed you like it does in the
I
actual
would have
region.
checked it beforehand. Obviously, I've already been brainwashed by him before. It's not like I want to repeat that shit.
Actually, you wouldn't.
What do you mean?
That book was not... The Savior's Bible is filled with dark magic. You wouldn't have even detected unless you were at least the level of Yen Sidrix in wizard levels. Before
Detect
you were
magic
able
is
to
detect
detect
magic.
Are you trying to tell us that the thing that they're all supposed to be reading all the time and have knowledge of
is
not something we should know about?
slowly killing them?
Well, yeah, but detect magic is detect magic. I mean,
Yes, and it tells you what kind of magic it is, but it doesn't tell you
right.
how potent it is.
Well, I mean, I would have cast it on the book and not opened it in that the case.
It wouldn't matter. The casing of the book disguises the pages.
But it would still detect the type of magic.
It would become confused, as the binding of it is bound with holy magic, whilst the pages inside are complete evil. So it would read as neutral.
I don't see where that makes any sense. But okay, cool.
If
I mean, it
if
is
you've
what
ever
it is.
cast Identify in this world, that you might find that some information spells aren't quite as potent as they normally are.
Well, yeah, no, it's identifies super generic, but it'll tell you if an item is magic.
Mm-hmm.
But you're saying it would tell me that the atom is neutral and non-magic.
No, it would tell you that it's neutral in magic. Identify
means
would normally tell you what kind of magic it is.
Normally it tells you
Right. So
everything.
what does neutral mean?
It means it would be a neutral. It would be a combination of both dark and light, but there wouldn't be any. It would. The cover almost covers
Like
up
an
the
alignment
fact.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I
They
get what you're
cancel each
saying. It
other
just
out.
doesn't. It doesn't align
Also,
with the
remember
spell
that
in of
normally
itself.
dark, light, and the elements are not magic spells.
Yeah.
So you
I
might
mean,
need to clarify that next time.
yeah, because it's not aligning with the actual use of the spell, which is fine. But I did need that clarity.
Yeah. Sorry.
Cool.
Lot
So
of
we're,
my-
we're
And I'm
all,
still
we're
upset
all on
about
the
the
same
book.
page.
Dorsal, it's not like having his things taken.
Dorsal. It's okay.
I
No.
don't believe it was yours.
Well, now that you've explained it, it was mine. I stole it fair and square.
The
Or I found it.
university
I found it.
has a copy that is non-magic induced.
All right, I can get with that.
Cool.
That is your best option.
Yeah, because Dorsal doesn't steal stuff; he finds it.
Guys
Finders
were walking
keepers.
around the mansion.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Did the guy go upstairs?
yeah.
Where'd he go?
I didn't want to go mess with him. That sword's kind of scary.
Did they look like all around the house and not see him?
You guys
No,
were
he
in the
just pretty
basement
much
at the
went
time.
straight
He went
upstairs.
upstairs, as in like to the first floor,
Okay, so he
and
left
then
the
he
building.
left. Yeah, he
Okay,
left.
cool, cool.
Oh, did he? Nobody
Okay.
saw him
Yeah.
leave.
Oh, that was my mistake then. Okay. He went somewhere else and you guys looked around the house. Okay. So you guys want to go back to the back to the tavern, or do you want to check to see if he's in trouble?
He told you guys
Tavern.
to go back to the
Yeah,
tavern.
he's not. He's not in
Did.
trouble.
Yeah, Nox would just head back.
I'm good. I got books. Let's just go back.
Shrug. Okay.
Come on, kitty cat.
Come on,
He
Catface.
hops onto Dorsal's shoulders, and he's like, "I'm
Betrayal.
We'll
It's
head
okay.
back to the tavern and
I'm not mad about it. I got lots of other books to read.
sorry." So you get back to the tavern, and the door is locked. And Someone slightly opens the door, and she's like, "Oh, it's you guys! Come on, come in, quick, quick, quick!"
we'll rush in.
And she closes the door and locks it, and she's like, "All right, go up to your rooms. They're all prepped. The Knight Commander has put out a thing for no one to enter or leave buildings, so just sit tight, and we should be fine."
Looks noticeably unnerved when she locks it behind them, and everyone will remember, like on the boat, they wanted everyone to sleep in the cages, and Keck was absolutely adamant that he not sleep inside a locked room. And then he'll just ask, "Is like, any reason the doors are locked?"
Well, we're not supposed to let anyone in, but the guard captain told me to let you guys, and told me to let you all in. But we're to lock our doors and keep the succubus out. I didn't know she was a succubus. Tiffany. Of course she was. She would have destroyed this town.
Can
Oh,
I insight
destroyed
this?
her.
Jennifer.
I want to insight her.
Go ahead. She is
Uh-huh.
upset.
But why? Like, I'm trying to think if the guard captain would genuinely have stopped by to inform her about a succubus before he went to the mansion if it was that urgent.
Are you
Wait.
sure, though, that he went before, and you guys just didn't lag long enough to the point where he got to the tavern.
I thought that would have been an after thing, because he didn't.
Surely he'd have then been pissed off that we weren't at the tavern.
No, if he walked straight there. Doesn't make sense either, though. He was going straight somewhere real quick.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and ask. He's like, if I, are there any windows that I could
Yes,
maybe sneak
all
out
the
if I need a
rooms have
small fight?
windows. You are all on the 4th floor.
Good. I don't feel like I'd be attacked from outside from, a walking succubus from the 4th floor. I like having my way out.
Yeah. You have the basement room. I'm sorry, the attic room.
Real word there for a moment.
Yeah, sorry. Wrong part of the house. You all have the 3rd floors. You're all right next to each other, and the ladder up to the attic room is right next to, pretty much between all 3 of you guys.
I'm sure I'll be fine. Stretches.
Sexy.
Okay, he'll start making up the way. Keck not making near as many connections as his teammates.
What did the rest of you do?
I'm gonna go to my room and start reading into these books. I like a cat face. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to sleep at tonight?
I'm asleep with Nox.
Okay,
Reading sounds
Later,
boring.
buddy. Yeah, probably is to most people. You know me, I'm a big old nerd.
Alright, and you all go to your rooms for the day.
Did anyone want to mention stuff to the rest of the team as we were up and kind of more alone?
I haven't told them yet that I found books. I'll let them know once I know a little more about the books themselves.
I was thinking people that were suspicious sharing their suspicions.
Oh, I don't know about all that.
I suppose Nox would just say to be vigilant on the fact. Actually, no, because Nox doesn't know. He suspects that there's another one on the fact that the guy said that succubus.
The guy
was a
very
different
clearly
one.
implied there were 2.
Yeah, but he didn't say that they could disguise themselves. That was something you guys picked up. Nox didn't know. So he would probably just say, be aware that there's potentially another one in town.
Keckle mentioned, it's like, oh yeah, they could probably be anyone.
What?
She's like,
I mean, yeah, you saw how it was a girl and then it wasn't.
Well, it was a girl then a succubus. I think that's a standard transformation.
I don't see why it couldn't be a man or an old man or a young person or like I don't.
the
I don't
guards
make the rules.
captain's gonna destroy this entire town searching for that one succubus. Well, at least I'm safe, and so is my tavern. I locked up immediately.
Oh, okay. The cat, not cat. I was picturing the cat saying that.
Can I roll Arcana to see if I know anything about succubus?
Yeah.
All right, I'll
You
do
already
add-ins. I didn't
Okay.
roll for succubus.
Okay.
They are
18.
They are shapeshifters. They can make people fall in love with them with their looks. They are able to drain your life force from a single kiss and add it upon theirs.
Are they gender-specific shapeshifters? Because I know there are male succubi
are
and female
not.
succubi.
Oh, you're thinking
Okay.
of Incubus.
No, you are
Oh.
not. Incubus is a completely different creature and is not male or female independent. get your facts correct.
No.
Yeah, so succubus are
Succubus
male or
can
female,
be male
specifically.
or female. So can incubuses. They can be male or female. They just take different roles in the bedroom.
Okay.
So
Alright,
Nox is gonna do something.
Hmm?
He's gonna cast Detect Evil and Good.
How far of a radius is that?
30 foot.
Nothing around you is innately evil.
Oh, it's specific types
It-
of beings.
Yeah, it's Celestial Elemental, Fey Fiend, or Undead, or Aberration.
Oh,
The
no.
name of that
None of
spell is
those are around you.
Yeah, it's different to a Paladin's Divine Sense.
Ah, okay.
It's very close.
I forget these things. They're too close to each other. But yeah, none of those are around you.
I was gonna say,
And it pretty much covers the entire inn.
can it sense demonic?
Yes, that's a fiend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fiends are demonic.
Okay,
Where are they?
I'm good for calling it there then. Bedtime.
Yep.
Yes.
Bedtime. And that is where I'm going to end the session for today. Very fun. Had some other stuff happen to it. Very interesting combat. Much of the rules I forget a lot of the time, so I need you guys putting them up there. So that I can quickly read as to what they are, because I don't have everything in front of me. I have...
We used a lot of recent abilities.
Yes, and I have 10 tabs open at the moment, all to do with today's session.
I still like to add to my list of accomplishments in D&D. I charmed a succubus.
Woohoo!
Yeah, that's bragging rights.
That's pretty good. I was surprised that they weren't immune to being charmed.
Some things like that are, others aren't. It's a very rare creature that tries to charm you and isn't immune to being charmed back, which is... I think there is exactly one ability that only works on creatures like that. Can't remember what though, but
Yep.
I remember it's notable.
However, that is going to do it for this week, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.
See ya.
Ciao.
Yeah. Goodbye.